Control and I can't tell you no lie. Trying to find a soulmate, you end up being soul tied. I make my money, man, without the coca. Living.
Morning.
I'm here. Same.
You say something?
She don't have sound.
Say it again.
She
I don't have sound.
Now?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't got no sound.
No. All right, y'all. If y'all didn't figure that out, it is the return. We are back. We took a whole week off to get our heads together to enjoy our I don't know what you call it, like a retreat almost. You looking at me like that?
If that's what you want to call it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was. I think it was some sort of retreat or something. Lunchtime. I can hear you.
I can't hear me, though.
Say something.
Something.
Say something again.
You hear me, Angel? I swear I don't hear myself.
We shouldn't be having this conversation on air.
Well, gee, we've been gone for so long.
Right.
I don't know. I'm
But
just trying
no,
to make sure.
What I was trying to say is I've worked out the boards a little bit better, so it doesn't echo in our head as much. So that's what you're hearing. Now I can do this, and that might make you hear a little bit more.
Yes, I need that.
Okay, we can do that.
I can hear. Yeah, now I can hear myself.
All right. But that's not necessary. We can do it that way. But sometimes people can get confused. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. This is your boy G Money. Welcome back to Lunchtime. We've been gone for a week, y'all. It's been a good week. The last show we did was my birthday show. I want to once again thank everybody for all the messages and stuff. Special shout out to Boss Lady, who really did her thing in the kitchen for she's Boss Lady. I mean, let's be real.
The pineapple side
Yeah,
it was so good.
It was.
I was
delicious.
so mad I didn't get an extra piece.
Yeah, and I offered it to
He
you.
did offer it to me.
I offered it to you.
And I was like, no, I'm going to let him enjoy his cake because I know how. Man, I ate that little piece I saved myself that night, and I was just sitting there like, I want to G up. I want to get a piece of cake.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I didn't eat the last piece until Sunday. Yeah, I didn't eat the last piece till Sunday.
Yeah, you told me.
I didn't eat it till Sunday because I was going to share it.
It was not. It was good.
Yeah, but then
I'm glad you enjoyed your cake.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed his cake.
Oh,
I'm glad you guys enjoyed the cake.
Yeah, definitely. And then
Thank
also
you.
off air, we had a little team meeting here Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and
That
that was
is-
also catered by the great. Are you cooking with it?
Yes.
I'm cooking. Yeah, because the
'Cause
question
they
is always
ask,
asked.
is
are
she
you
cooking?
cooking?
Is
Yeah.
she cooking? Yeah.
So it was catered by the great Yes, I'm Cooking, and we had some chick. You know what? When you I like, it's a stereotypical thing that black folks like chicken. Yeah, which I got something else I want to talk about that. But let me introduce y'all before we get into. But my whole point of saying this was that that was catered by Boss Lady also, and that was delicious. If y'all ever hungry, not even halfway hungry, just want some good food, get in touch with this woman. This is like, she is literally one of the best chefs in Richmond, and it is amazing that she's here with us because we get the benefit from that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I mean, we really do get the benefit from that. So
Thank you so much.
let me get you some claps. God damn it, you deserve it because your ass they be like you putting your foot in it. I mean, you be putting both feet, a toe, elbow. I think I saw a nipple, but that could be just because it's Angel. All right,
Thank you so much.
Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network. We got the lovely and talented Raw Diamond Danny sitting right next to me.
Good morning, everyone.
After all the accolades from earlier, we have the incredible Boss Lady.
Grand Rising.
And without us today is the great bus driver. Not quite. I hope everything's going okay with him. You good?
Boss Lady. Say something.
something.
Say your grand rising again.
Grand Rising.
He must don't want us here with him.
Yeah, because I'm listening and I couldn't hear
I know you. I'm
either.
like, what the? I'm over it. She getting on my nerves this morning.
I thought we was gonna start this whole new week without
You
violence.
ain't even got our shit set right.
I mean,
hear boss, and I'm thinking
all
I'm
of it
tripping,
was turned off. I looked. I didn't know where she was gonna sit. I mean, you know.
So
My
for what
partner-
I had, never mind.
My
No
partner,
violence.
while I was doing this, should have been over here fixing it. And then what you did, so I appreciate it. But after you fixed it, you should have just left the shit alone and not tell everybody that, you know.
Thank you, bus driver.
What did you say thank you to bus driver for?
Because at least he said I was low.
Yeah,
Welcome to
see, I put
lunchtime.
it in my ear, but I'm trying to listen to what's going on now, and it's a delay. So I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think you can hear us.
But see, that's what I was trying. All right, see, the delay is this. This is the delay.
Well, no, let's.
Now, we're just as loud.
No, we're good.
No.
Our actual volumes was down because I didn't hear
Yeah.
us. And that's what.
Which
the
you
case.
said
Yeah.
at the beginning of the show. Thank you, bro.
But welcome back. I have missed you guys. I ain't gonna lie.
Rising.
I enjoyed the break. Kind of wish the break was this week since I ain't got no kids in this spring break. But I wouldn't rather be nowhere else but here with you guys.
Up until 5 minutes ago, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's all love. I just want to make sure we say that. It's all love. But we did pick a interesting week to take a break.
We picked a week that everything was going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, we picked one hell of a Diddy week
If the
to
world burned down.
Yeah.
around them.
Bridges
So-
falling.
right. You know what I'm saying? We just picked it. I didn't know.
You pick. What is we? What did
Right,
we
we had an
where
option.
come
We was
from?
just told don't come to work Monday.
Listen.
Wednesday we got a meeting,
Okay.
and I guess we gonna stay home Friday. We didn't have no say so in this. Because if we did, we would have been out
Not
this
a
week.
democratic choice. This go around. There was no vote.
How was everybody's Easter Sunday?
So we gonna start with that
I ain't
instead of let's everybody fuck with G Day.
I mean, it was Easter. That's what they say. I ain't never known for Easter come in March, but was it? Was
Yeah.
it earlier in March?
I mean, a couple years ago, I remember being in March.
Like it.
Yeah.
Time, man. Time is really doing its own thing.
Mhm. But mine was good. How was yours? I
Mine
mean,
was-
I didn't go to church or anything like that.
Me neither. I'm not gonna just get up to go to Easter Sunday church when I ain't been all year.
Right. Because that looks bad.
It does.
Yeah.
And I used to talk about people that used to come to church on the days that we have like food and stuff. Because I grew up in the church
No,
house. Don't
no,
get
wait
it
a minute.
twisted.
Was there food?
Yeah. Usually on
Terrible.
what is it called?
Resurrection.
But they call it something.
Lunch?
No, I'm talking about at church like for that Sunday morning.
Isn't
It's
it-
usually
Wasn't that right?
it's resurrection, but I'm saying that like the church itself. Anyways, but yes, you do church early that morning, and then they
Uh-huh.
normally do like a breakfast on.
Oh,
the
you mean
church.
the sunrise service?
There we go. I couldn't think of.
My ancestors did not celebrate Easter, therefore I don't partake. But happy Easter to all of you who do celebrate. I hope you had a good one.
I just wanted to have a reason to cook, so I'm gonna cook this Sunday since my kids was gone. I just need my ham since I ain't getting on with G made it, so I gotta make my ham.
He was holding the hand.
Yeah, I don't like the shell too much. It's all right.
So last
Exactly.
night, I had a nice piece of spiral ham. some devil eggs, and I don't usually do the Easter meal thing, but it just happened. I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm not mad
so-
at you. I cannot wait till next Sunday.
Yeah, I can't wait till next Sunday either.
Why
See-
does that camera keep flipping? That's gonna irritate me. That's gonna bother me.
I don't know why I keep doing that. But anyway, all right, lunchtime, big time radio network. Like
Thank
I
you,
said,
EP. I didn't see that, honey. Thank you.
what she said?
She said I was low too.
Oh, Lunchtime. All right, here we go. We did miss a week, but we took that week to do some stuff, get some stuff straight for the network, get some stuff straight for this show. So we're gonna be adding some new things to the show to kind of boost it up a little bit. So we got a lot of guests this week or the weeks coming up. So we're gonna give you all lunchtime 2.0 almost. So it's gonna be a big deal. I hope you all enjoy the changes we're making. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna give you the same fun show, but we're gonna try to be a little bit more entertaining, which is impossible for me because I'm just incredibly entertaining. But we're gonna try to be a little more entertaining. Say what?
Nothing. I said I love you.
Tyler, Water, Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network. We're glad to be back, y'all.
No, it was all the E's was down.
Say what?
I said D's was pushed down. I didn't
Yeah.
know it. What's the email that you get the music to?
The time at Gmail. The time radio at Gmail.
I'm gonna hit him up and see if he had any more songs, but he only sent me one.
Who?
Plain Escobar people.
Oh, okay.
But it don't look that way to me, cause I can see the young thugs hanging out 24/7, looking over head of the block. It's powerful, or you know what else they're trying to do? Make a curfew, especially for me and you. New work order. If we don't take care of it, it's gonna be a order. My mom won't allow me to not take it serious. My girlfriend, so don't take it serious. Every now and then, I want to get the bigger foot up to keep crying out or keep our ass there. I just set my birthday from my little person like I'm in my home and house with my feet on the rug. You ever listen to the words, to the lyrics to this song?
I just not until just now.
I listened to these just a while back, and it's crazy because like that shit is happening now. Like you can go in the grocery store now and like just scan for your shit. They putting chips in people, allegedly. This song was so many years ago.
Wrong one.
I mean, it still work.
No, I mean I gotta get rid of that fan versus fan. That's not his show. All right, we're back. Lunchtime. Now everybody should be able to hear everybody. Everything should be great. Just a welcoming day. Speaking of the network, shout out to everybody on the network. We had a good night last night. Y'all had a great night last night. The part that I didn't fall asleep on. Y'all had a great night last night. Shout out to the team. Special shout out to Kendi, but shout out to the team for throwing some requests last night to Moments of Love. I'm sorry.
When does Kendi sleep? Like, not to cut you off, but she was hanging with Moments of Love. She was on for the Wake and Bake today. She's in the group chat now talking about having a great Monday. Like, when do you sleep, love? Damn,
I put it in there. She's MVP. That's why I put it in there. Kendi's MVP.
She must stay plugged in 24. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's a beautiful thing when you have support like that. But I was really impressed how y'all got everybody's song that requested. Almost everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Almost everybody.
Did we miss you?
Almost everybody. The first person who put a request in did not get his request played.
What was your request?
You gonna hear it right now because I'm gonna play it now because that's one of the beauties of having your own show. That I'm gonna play my request that I put in for y'all, and it was so beautiful that you played everybody else's request except mine.
Listen, I had to double message them. I was like, look.
My apologies to you. Well, what happened, there was an onslaught. So I already had requests.
Yeah, you said
and they
that.
were already in the lineup. We were already in. Like, we were like close to 30 songs into the lineup already. And it was like 9:59. So
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I mean, I'm not mad.
No, and I appreciate, shout out to the team because y'all came through with the requests. So I appreciate, and G, I apologize to you. But see, that's why you the boss, because you can play your shit.
Right.
Play your
And that's
shit,
why I
right?
said I'm not mad. But I do want to give a shout out to the team for supporting each other, man. It's real important that we all do that. And I'm gonna say that by saying, I don't know how much of y'all caught G Wiz this morning. G Wiz this morning was on something. And literally, the one thing I can say about G Wiz is G makes you think. Like, he's very intellectual. Now, I don't know if it's the weed or the bake part of Wake and Bake, but he is very...
Don't do that.
I'm just not really being funny. I'm talking about today, as I was listening to him, he really said some shit that made me really think. And I was like, wow. I mean, because his thing was... he was talking about, once you get older and how people take care of their lives and stuff like that. He was like, once he gets 80, he not gonna really give a shit because he figured I'm already 80. I got the majority of my life is over. I don't know. I mean, not over, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go to the gym no more. I'm not gonna do this because I'm 80. And it made you think about it. I mean, how precious life is. As far as, he said some deep shit about, just enjoy the ride while you have it. And see, for the last maybe 8 years, that's been my mentality. I'm like, I'm living every day like it's my last. One day I'm going to be right, but I'm living every day like it's my last day. And to hear him say that today was just like confirmation. So, shout out to G Wiz, man. G Wiz, if y'all don't check out Wake and Bake in the morning, y'all need to get up early to check it out because... along with the great music that he does himself, along with the great music, he gives you some knowledge every now and then. And it's good to see, now he's not that young, but it's good to see young men have that mentality. Huh?
He be so backhanded with
No. Because he's younger than me, so it's
don't even worry about it.
To me, it's like I call people young, and people are like, well, he's not young. He in his whatever. I'm like, yeah, but it's young to me. So that's why I kind of said that. To listen to a young man, and that's what, because I was gonna call him a young man. To listen to a young man, just is so deep with some of the stuff. I told him a long time ago he should run for politics, but to listen to a young man to be so deep with his comments and stuff like that is encouraging for me, for somebody that was like concerned about the next generation, as far as them doing something past,
Ain't nothing wrong with our generation.
Huh?
Ain't nothing wrong with yours, theirs, and then I guess ours. But something wrong with this one coming up. I'm telling you, they're a little off. I'm not saying all of them, but they're a little off. You got to remember, the ones that's coming up now is the ones that was eating Tide Pods and shit. I don't know what's wrong with them.
I mean, but do you think it's every generation that the generation before thinks that the next generation is a little off? I mean, I think y'all two are basically the same generation.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, like on the verge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm Gen X, so I'm like, we're the last generation.
I'm on the cusp because I was right there in 1980. So.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on the cusp.
I'm
okay.
kind of X, but then I'm kind of what's after millennials.
Yeah.
Like
that's what I am.
I'm in there. But I mean, you got to remember too, like this generation has grown up on technology.
Right.
And technology is
that's the main thing.
It's a bittersweet. Like it's great to have a lot of times from a convenience standpoint, but just from a mental health standpoint, it's not always great for mental health. And mental health is important.
Like we're the
There's
last generation that know what a rotary phone is.
No, because I know the rotary.
I mean, that's because you grew up with, your grandparents.
But I think, like you said, social media does have a lot to do with this. I don't know who governor it was, but it's somebody's governor about to try to make it to the point where you have to be an adult to be on social media.
What?
Yeah, and I don't blame him, cause
Okay.
like I can put all the controls I want on my son's phone. Trust me, I control his YouTube, like all his emails on linked to mine, so I can control a lot of stuff. But it's still hard to monitor because you might have some sicko put their stuff as child content,
Right.
and then halfway through it, it's stuff that they shouldn't be watching, or you know what I'm saying. So it's really hard.
I don't envy any of you parents, because it's probably hard to try to maintain in this era, as far as social media and just the internet and how easy it is to just pull up whatever you want, and it's a great concept. If you look at it from the educational aspect, like, have you ever owned encyclopedias?
I didn't own every letter, but
Yeah. Like my mom had like
whole set.
the whole set. You
The whole
know,
set downstairs on the mantle. Absolutely.
when it was time for book reports.
Don't look it up.
uh-huh.
Not even before the book report. You want to know what something means? Look it up.
Like going to
Get
the
encyclopedia,
library.
Look it up.
Most kids don't have to go to a library because they got everything at their fingertips.
Right.
It's like different things like that. It's just it is making it easier, but but everything is another side. So it's making it easier, but yeah, it's a downfall to it too.
I remember we had our encyclopedias were red. Encyclopedia Britannica. We had some red books, and I remember them
It was
on the
red and
books.
thick.
Yeah, I remember them on the bookcase. And whenever we had to do something, whenever we had to look up something, we had to go through there, and because I remember they were red with the pages, the edges of the pages were gold for some reason. I never figured that out. Whenever we had to look for it, we'd grab the book, open it up, and we had to search. Just like you just said with the library. Like whenever we had a school project or book report, if you did not have an encyclopedia at home, even if you did, you had to go to the library. You had to look up microfilms and shit. Like they don't have that. They don't.
Think about it back with math. All of us had to buy that high-ass calculator. That calculator used to be like $200. And now the calculator ain't even that much no more. And I'm just looking like, yo, so you telling me I had to spend all this money on a calculator that I barely use, and that these kids don't have to even use it because they can just put the numbers into the computer and it's gonna formulate it for them.
When you were in school, were you allowed to have your cell phone? Did y'all have cell phones when you was in school?
By the time I was in high school, yes. By the time I was in high school, and of course, I mean, we weren't really allowed to. We just did. And your phone will get taken in class, and your parent got to come up there and get your phone. But yeah, I was a part of that. Don't call me till after 9. Then I got me a good little. Who was it? Who was it that first went to 7? Was it T-Mobile, Sprint? It was somebody. Sprint. Then I got with Sprint, and I was like, oh shit! After 7, we lit. So
Free after 7.
I remember that, but I was in college by then. When I was in school, we had pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had pages.
I'm sending
And that was
codes
high
on the
school.
pager.
Even still, I didn't have a pager when I was in high school.
When I was in college, I got my first pager. And I always said I would never buy a cell phone because I thought it was the dumbest thing in the world. Like, why would you buy a cell phone and pay this enormous amount
Just
every
for people to
month?
keep tabs on you.
Well, not only that, when there's a fucking payphone on every corner.
You don't have those?
You can't find a payphone anymore. Like, this literally was, like, I always had change in my pocket to
You
get
didn't
to a
even need
payphone.
change. You could do the little collect call and hope they answer that bitch. Or we were so ghetto. We used to just say what we needed to say
And then, yeah.
in the name line and then hang up. Like
When when I was in college, that was when they started with the phone cards. and everybody would get X amount of dollars on a phone card, and
Like I was in a prison.
but no, what it was is that it wasn't regulated as far as somebody stole your phone card. Like we had at school, I went to Virginia State. We had for a week when we had the cards. Like somebody might have had a card and fucked around and let somebody else get the number to the card, so everybody would use that. So we would have like a list of brand new cards
That had just
that had minutes on it and stuff like that. So we would all steal each other minutes. And then my cousin, God rest his soul, he was using the card one day and realized this is his fucking number. It's like it would just pass through. It would just pass through the damn school. But it's just funny now. And saying that to say now, most people have cell phones. It's very few have home. Do you have a home phone, boss? Do you have a home phone?
Yeah, but we don't use it. Like we have the line, but I don't even think there's a phone attached to it at this moment because the jack is in the den where the dogs are. So we keep all the cords out of there.
And I mean, I had one because Xfinity had that great deal. You buy the bundle, but
Yeah, and that's what it is. So it's bundled with the internet and the cable, which I don't even think anyone in the house uses the cable.
Y'all still use cable?
nah, I'm strictly internet, man. Strictly Fire Sticks or whatever.
Yeah, I stream on the local.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Like back in the day, even like we was exposed to certain stuff, but TV was monitored down to the T. You think about it. We didn't really get to watch stuff we weren't supposed to until after late night on certain channels. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I come from the era that we had to watch through the
Through the fuzz.
through the fuzz and shit. Try to see a titty or something through the yeah.
Like when DirecTV first started doing the pay-per-views and shit, my cousin like got all of us an ass whooping because he wanted to order nasty movies, and it's on the deal. Like you get caught nowadays. Little kids just type it in the wrong shit. They trying to look at an animal, put in a picture of a horse, and you see a horse, all right. It's for real. It's just crazy. Like it's crazy.
Everything is there.
Yeah. But see, again, this goes back to the generational gap. Like I remember when TV went off. I remember
static is the
yeah.
bitch.
I remember in the morning that you would hear the Star Spangled Banner, and you would see like a flag raised, and then like planes going across on the TV. It meant the TV day had started.
So you was around for when TV went from black and white to color.
I think you was trying to be funny, but
You was.
I was,
But
sort of. I mean, no. My first personal TV, like the first TV I had in my room that wasn't in like the living room, was a black and white TV. And I remember I used to watch Saturday Night Live because I would I was supposed to be in bed and I would have a black and white TV.
I'm making jokes, but I know about it because I still grew up with it.
Yeah.
Even though, like, how older people just hold on to stuff for dear. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that TV. That's a good TV. Grandma, TV is in color now. Why am I still watching shit in black and white?
I mean, it's funny. Like if you think about it, like if you watch TV now, the images are so crisp and whatever, but and you're happy with it. But back in the day, the picture was awful, but you were happy with that.
Happy with it. Yeah.
I remember when, and we're going on, I'm sorry. I remember when Sprint, I had a Sprint phone. And Sprint had something called Sprint TV. Any of y'all had that?
I remember. I didn't have
it.
it. There goes G showing his coins again.
Sprint had something called Sprint TV. And it would play like MTV or something like that. And it would be a TV show, but it would be a video, so to speak. But it basically, but no, because it was like you'll see a picture, a still picture,
and then a discrete,
and then like another still picture. It was like you would hear the audio would come through pretty good, but it would just be still picture after still picture of what, you know, like it would be MTV. Like I'm talking about the reality MTVs, like Making the Band or some shit like that. You would see a picture of Diddy sending him to go get the cheesecake, and he'd be like this, and then you hear the voice. Then later on, you'll see this. And it was funny. But we thought that was the shit. We thought that was just the best thing in the world. Now that happened, we call it cable companies. We call it. It's ridiculous.
Because we came too far.
Right. So, but anyway, I just,
That's crazy. The
But
still
see-
picture with the audio.
yeah.
That's
And
what
that and they consider that video. That's wild. Now, if you don't get the shit in 4K, you mad. I mean, you are.
True.
Like we all have like Fire Sticks, Roku, Hulu, Netflix. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to Netflix and all this stuff. And you know, if we don't have like the newest thing, it hurts us. I want to say Netflix real quick because this weekend I finally saw they cloned Tyrone.
Oh, you
I finally saw it. You haven't seen it yet. You need to see it. I finally saw it.
Told you.
That was the wildest shit ever. It was funny. Jamie Foxx did really well in that. I can understand why people are wondering if the thing that happened with Jamie
'Cause
was
it's
a
weird,
publicity stunt.
For the movie.
Right.
Because it's weird. Like, he got sick. They never really told us what happened to him. Like, it was such a secret. And the next thing you know, the movie comes out and he's better.
And then people talk about the fact that when he came out and spoke, it didn't look like Jamie, and then, like, was he cloned or some shit like? But it was I thought I was the only one who hadn't seen it between us. I forgot.
Nah, Boss Lady
Hadn't seen it.
I need to watch the, what's the other one on Netflix? When the World Ends or some shit. That's supposed to be another good conspiracy
Really?
theory one.
See, but I'm not a conspiracy theorist person, but
Made you think about that chicken egg.
and that's why I said something about the chicken earlier. It made you think about that chicken. Do y'all remember a movie called one of my favorite comedy movies, Black Dynamite, with the karate guy, Michael Jai White?
I remember the movie.
It falls into the category. It's just not as comical as Black Dynamite and Undercover Brother.
Okay.
It kind of falls into that, and they both ironically use chicken to get to black folks. You got to see it.
I remember Undercover Brother.
Yeah, you got to see it. Dave Chappelle was an Undercover Brother. Eddie Griffin. It was a pretty good movie. But anyway, all right, y'all. So we go again, and I was saying it to be funny because I didn't get my request in yesterday. But in all honesty, the main reason I wanted it because it was called April Showers, and today, 1st of April, and in Virginia it was raining a little bit, so it kind of is appropriate that we do April Showers here in Richmond or here on
Don't you set
Lunchtime.
the tone for goddamn April. I don't need all these showers, okay? May supposed to bring showers.
But this is also Drew Hill.
All right.
No, May brings the flowers from
May-
April showers.
Oh, that's what how it go.
Yeah.
They're always black folks fucking up something. Telling you.
April
That sounds
Showers.
about right, though.
Drew Hill, Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network.
From me, I think I would lose my mind if you go away.
I just knew you was gonna play this because I picked Drew Hill, though.
You'll never leave my side. Did you put it in the group chat?
Yeah, that was the first
Driver
one.
was getting his requests out the group chat. So
Yeah.
once he said he had it, I was like, okay, cool.
Because I even put Drew Hill by Jazz, April Showers by Jazz and Drew Hill. Even though Woody sings this, but
Yeah, okay.
yeah. her upside down. I don't know why I keep doing that.
On time. So whenever you feel lonely, all you got to do is call me. There to shower you with my love. Like it did the earth that day. Instead, let there be light. Write my name across my heart to the stars above. April shower me with your love. Be here for you. So wherever you feel lonely, to you is call me. I'll be there to shower you with my love, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, man.
Man.
I was at Daily Minion yesterday doing a promo video, and I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I was like, I shouldn't do this because I'm going to forget to take it off. But I had to do it because the notifications were fucking up the video, and I forgot to take it off for Do Not Disturb. So I was missing phone calls and didn't realize it until
Just
a
now?
few minutes ago.
Wow. All right, y'all. Here we go. I thought I had the auto DJ artist set, but I didn't. So here we go. This is to go back to when we was talking about the May showers and stuff. 3-4 Seasons of Loneliness, Boys and Men, Big Time Radio Network.
So from 420 to 429, them days repeat itself front and backwards. Like if you flip it 42024, if you flip it around, it's still 42024. But it's literally the 420th through 429.
Okay.
What day of week is 420 this week?
Oh, that's a Saturday. I'm so
Okay.
glad, cause baby, you know I must blow it down.
Days gone by.
Santa loved the chicken.
Oh,
That
she
chicken
did?
was good.
She loved the chicken.
Very good.
Anyway, that chicken was good. And your cabbage made me want Jamaican food. I was so mad. And I'm like, I don't want to.
I think that's why we ended up having cabbage last night. Because of her cabbage. I love cabbage. I didn't have a problem with it. But until she just decided Saturday night that she was cooking. She ain't asked me. She was cooking Sunday. We don't never cook Sunday, Easter, you know. But she went and got a ham. I guess she saw it was on sale, so she went and got a
That
ham.
ham was on sale. 'Cause
Yeah.
my aunt called me about it, and she got it on a good sale too.
She got $28 ham for $9.
Don't rub it in because I'm gonna have to buy half.
But I'm like, why you just buy one? Like, why is it that ham is not something we buy more often? I mean,
Because
why
we
just
used
buy
to
one?
doing it for like holidays and shit. But you're right. I feel the same way. Why we don't cook ham?
A nice spiral ham. It was a spiral maple sugar ham. So it was so good. All right, y'all. Lunchtime. Be right back after these short messages. All right, y'all, we are back. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. I'm gonna ask y'all a question and see if y'all can give me a close of accurate answer as you can. We were just talking about differences between the world now and the world when we were growing up in our respective decades, I guess. If you could pick anything that the young people, well, not even just the young people, that everybody has now that you wish you would have had growing up, what would you pick, boss lady?
Be coming with the craziest questions. Okay, give it to me one more time.
If you could pick one thing that you have right now, so you have it right now, that you wish you had when you were in high school or middle school, something like that. Something technology-wise.
I was gonna say it's not gonna be nothing technology-wise. This is gonna be knowledge. Like,
Really?
Real shit. Yeah, it's gonna be knowledge. Yeah, some of the knowledge can't replace none of the technology that I have now. Yeah.
I'm with her and money, but I mean, if I had to pick something,
I like your nails, by the way.
these are old as hell, G, but thank you.
I mean, I was just,
Damn.
I mean, sorry.
I'm hungry.
I'm really trying to think, because I enjoyed growing up. I really did. I would say maybe the Walkmans, because Walkmans wasn't out until probably like what, 2000s?
The tape or the CD?
The CD.
Uh,
But shit, we did have the tape.
yeah, the tape.
See, I don't know, because I enjoyed the way I grew up. I really did.
I wish I was able to have, and I had another answer until you said the Walkman. I wish I was able, as much as I love music, I wish I had the ability to listen to whatever I wanted, when I wanted, and as long as, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had the ability to just say, man, I want to hear a Michael Jackson song, and just go to somewhere.
Like we do now.
Yeah, and like now. I wish I had that ability. I think that is something, because I love music as much. I think that would have made my.
But it would have messed up the time though, because you think about it now. Like if music was so accessible the way it is now, back then, it would change everything.
Probably.
It would have changed everything, because concerts wouldn't have been as dope, and you know what I'm saying. Like I literally remember
that era. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely remember like recording my voicemail, you know, recording songs on my voicemail,
Playing in the
and
background.
making my own little tape decks, giving it to my friends, or whatever the case might be. So I feel like that would definitely change the whole timeline. I mean, I agree with you, but it will change.
Well, see, for me, I think that's why it annoys me when you cut the songs off at the end, because being able to
Annoyed
record the
though?
songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of them songs don't get good to the end.
Listen, yes, those last few. But for me, that was my way of being able to hear what I wanted to hear when I wanted to hear it. I would record it, and then I had cases and cases at my mother's house full of cassette tapes where if I didn't purchase the actual album, I would record all of my favorite songs off for the radio, and then I would go back and listen to my tapes.
So you saying I'm that DJ that be talking?
Yeah, man. God, how you just going? And I be sitting there with my finger on the button, waiting, like, please don't talk, please don't talk, please don't. Shit.
Okay.
Right, because you need that last few little.
I can hear it. Like I used to listen to my tapes so much that I can hear in my mind. Like if you was to play a song now that's cut off on one of my tapes, I can hear it in my mind when the DJ comes on and cuts it off.
I'm sorry.
It's just me. You be triggering me.
I see, and I apologize. But it's just
it's
and
a
one
me
of the
thing. It's not just a me thing.
But no, it makes sense, and I have been teaching myself, quote unquote, to like learn the DJ the last couple of days, and yeah, it's been interesting. I've been teaching myself, and I'm learning now how to mix as far as bringing in a song and taking out a song, and I know exactly what you're talking about. I know it. I hear it now, but I also kind of allow this system here to kind of bring it in and out. So I've shortened it so it don't cut out as early. But I do feel you. I do know what you talking about, and I am trying to be better at that. It's just sometimes it'll just because I hate the dead air.
Yeah, you got ADHD.
I hate dead air. It's just like I don't because it makes me think something's wrong. Like I can't sleep in silence.
Yeah, it's that stuff, your anxiety. I understand.
Yeah.
You like that's how my mama is.
I can't. I have to have the
fucking
TV.
TV on or something.
Yeah.
Me, I guess I'm a serial killer. I don't know
You
because
need
I
to
would
hit
lay
the
in that
blunt.
bed.
She said, absolutely, sitting right beside you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, 'cause I would lay in that bed in all darkness. No, I like it
Me too.
quiet.
All,
And
all dark. The
I
TV
can't.
off. If anything is on, I'm not gonna get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Now I have a black light that's on like the floorboard behind my desk, and I have slept with that on. But even with that, I can still I can feel that it's on.
I even got blackout curtains.
I got blackout curtains.
Because that damn light try to shine through my window. But yeah, I mean, at first I used to be like that, and I think it was something dealing with me being alone all the time. This is me personally. I ain't saying nothing. Don't deflect on me, but I'm saying I think it had something to do with me being alone. So I used to be like, I gotta have the TV on, or I gotta have music playing, or something playing. And then it went from that to me doing like calming sounds, rain or the ocean. And then all of a sudden I was just like, I don't need none of that shit. And the peacefulness, I get my brain to shut up sometimes, and we just be chilling.
But see, I think with me it's the opposite. I think when it's peaceful, when there's nothing going
Your
on,
brain get on
my
overdrive.
brain just starts like thinking about shit, and it keeps me up. Like I fall asleep to the television, like or really I fall asleep to my iPad, and I have like earbuds so I don't disturb anybody else. But the funny thing is, I bought me a pair of a thing like a headband that has ear
Master Junior got one.
Earbuds
This is why y'all get along.
built into them. So
like
that's
a workout headband.
like, yeah, it is. But I use it to every now and then to go to sleep when I'm on, because I also can pull the headband over my eyes, and it's almost like a when I was in the hospital last year, they gave me the mask.
Yes, I was gonna say I have a sleep mask.
Those things are
beside my bed.
incredible.
My eyes.
Now, I don't like those. I don't know. Because I'd be too high, wake up in the morning, forget to the job.
Forget.
Oh, fuck, I'm blind. God. Shit. Then take the mask off. So, yeah, I can't do those.
So you use it?
It depends. Sometimes I do. Yes, I prefer the blackout curtains so that I can not have to have it on because I don't like to have anything on. But I have a window unit. I have a window AC unit in my room, so there are cracks in the curtains.
Yeah.
And so if I'm which very rarely happens, if I'm in a point where I'm in the bed and I don't have to get up and the sun is shining through, then yes, I will reach over. It's right on a hook, right by my bed. I'll reach over, slap that bitch on, and turn over.
Yeah.
But see, I got one you can put in the freezer.
Right.
I have one of those too.
So that's the only, like, if I have a real bad headache or something, I'll fuck around and fall asleep.
Yeah, now I have one of those too, and it stays in the refrigerator, freezer, that's in my room, so I can just pull it out when I need it. I used to get migraines really, really, really bad, so it used to help with my migraines.
Yeah, I'm seriously. Total darkness, quiet, I love it. I mean, I told him to shut the fuck up. I'm trying to go to sleep.
My mind just wanders. If I start thinking about shit that I don't want to think about, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, the other thing that I would definitely wish, the other thing that I'm appreciative that we have now that we didn't have back in the day, is the ability to get information, readily get information. Like we would have like something will happen that's important, and we might not know for 2-3 days or something like that, or a day or two. Like,
Right, they down south, they knew for a few years after they had.
well, yeah, exactly. But if you think about, just off the top of my head, I was a huge fan of Lou Gossett Jr. When he passed this week, I knew almost immediately.
Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, so it would be like, normally I might not know until the end of the year when I'm watching the Oscars and like the memorials come across. Oh shit, he died. I mean, stuff like that. It's
I'm
like,
sure he would have been in the news. G.
I mean, I'm just maybe not him, but
A couple
other
days.
people.
It would have been a couple, but it's not instant.
Yeah, I like the fact to know stuff. Just like when the
But then
But you
again, there's a
know,
downside to that too, though, because like with one thing I hate is when people have death in their family, right?
mhm,
And then somebody jumps on social media
that says
and
it.
says it, but the rest of the family don't even know yet.
Yeah.
That grinds my gears. And I have an aunt who does that shit. So we don't tell her stuff now. Like we literally, for real, like any type of surprise party, anything that's like really serious, we cannot tell her till last minute because she gets on social media and tells it.
Some people really like to be the bearer of news. I ain't gonna say good news or bad news.
Just news and
just
general.
news. And I think that is an awful thing because sometimes they say shit prematurely. Like I remember before DMX died, he died like 6 times.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just stuff like that. And then like, and I'm guilty of the backlash for this. Like somebody will post rest in peace somebody, and that person might have died 2 years ago, but they just saw it on their feed. I'm like, oh, they died again? Because I mean, it's just to me, my thing is before you start, be responsible with your posts. Before you start posting something about somebody, do your research.
Now I'm not gonna lie, with the kids being missing, that's one of the things that makes me upset. And it's not really because people, I feel like they're not reading. They don't take the time. Like they see the, kid missing or whatever the case
Right.
might be, and instead of them clicking on it and seeing
The kid was found.
or
Right.
something,
Yeah.
like that's the only thing. But then it's like I can't be mad at them because at least they shared it with the child was still missing. You know what I'm saying? So it's to me it's double-headed swords with this shit.
I think you still gotta be responsible though. Like G said, you still gotta be responsible. And read. Like we don't like to read.
Mhm.
We gotta read. But for me, it's the reporting. Like people like to record what's going on. Recording fights triggers me, but that's a personal thing. People love to record fights, and I don't really like. I don't like sharing and passing when people record fights. But car accidents and things that happen like that, people are really quick to record them and post them. Or
But not
record
quick
them
to go
and-
Check on your
and-
family type.
Well,
yeah. Mhm.
yeah, but for me, it hit a little different. Just what's the example that you just gave, Raw? Damn, before we started talking.
Kids missing.
Yeah, the kids missing, but it was something that she said before that. But in any event, there was a really bad accident on Chippenham, and people have been recording it and posting it on social media all day. But the person did not survive the accident, and it was a family member to a friend of mine. So they had to watch, see on social media
All that shit
all
over
day.
and over.
Yeah, over and over and over again. So it's just that we do have to be a little bit more responsible
Mindful,
and
yeah.
a little bit more mindful and sensitive, to people's life and lives when we're recording and posting and being the
It's your
bearers of
intentions,
news.
too. Cause like I had a guy that was on an accident on Hall Street late at night, 360 type Hall Street though, and we didn't take pictures of him, in the accident. I literally took his ID though, hid his information. I was like, do anybody know who this is? He's in a real bad accident. He had the baby in the car, and I'm like, hopefully somebody will find this and know that he's going to such and such hospital because he was by himself, with a baby. But we pulled over to help him, and my cousin reached out. She saw the post and actually knew the person. So they was able to, get the help. And his mom was just like, I'm so grateful for you because what if you guys wouldn't have stopped? We wouldn't have never known. She said, plus you didn't take no pictures of the car. You didn't take pictures of my child. You literally just took a picture of his ID to, get the help. I'm like, because in that moment, I was just trying to help him and the child. A lot of people do stuff now for likes. And
Yeah,
for
and that's
attention.
they do it
So,
for themselves
yeah.
and not to help the person.
Right,
Right.
to get whatever they're going to gain
Yeah.
out of it. And I don't like that. That's why I tell people, you would never really see me on social media doing anything for nobody because I'm not that type of person. I can go help the homeless all day long and you don't have to know. I have a really big issue with people who like to help people, but it has to be shown.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get that blessing that you're thinking you're going to get from it.
Because you're doing it for the wrong reason.
Exactly. So,
One thing that Boss Lady said that is really a pet peeve of mine is that I hate, and I'm gonna say I hate, but then I'm also say I'll watch it every now and then. I hate to see people that record fights. I'm like, why? What is the purpose of this?
It's just
to
something
show
look
that,
and laugh
especially
at.
because if it's us, to show that we can't get along with some shit like that. But I really hate when somebody records like a woman getting beat. I think that is the most despicable thing. Put the fucking camera down and go help her.
Yeah, I mean so. Now I ain't gonna lie, I done stopped helping females get beat because then they go back. I know. Listen, I'm not down in nobody. I know it's a lot of mental stuff behind that domestic abuse. Trust me, I really do know. But coming from somebody who, my mom was in a serious car accident because the man wanted to take them both out. I don't play those games. So I really do try to come and be, a protector or help somebody. But once I help you and you go back, it's like I can't keep putting myself in that situation either.
Right.
So you gotta learn sometimes to just mind your own business. Sometimes you do. Now if you screaming for me to help you, I'ma help you. But sometimes girls be starting because I know I throw a good left right on a motherfucker quick.
Oh, and will.
I'm telling you.
Wow. Okay. All right.
I'm just being honest, G's. That I had to remind, because I'm tall. My daddy used to always say, "You be thinking you can run with these men because you think you're big like one." And growing up, that's how my brothers made me feel. Like never let nobody, make you feel small. So yeah, I done put myself into some predicaments, but I don't, be
I
all
think you can
social.
fight.
I can.
I really think you can fight.
Y'all gonna see some videos floating around on April 20th
Why?
from last year when I got to fight.
when
And
you got
I
to
don't
fight,
care.
Yeah.
I
I think
don't
you
care.
can fight. I something tells me you can fight.
See, but a lot of people don't know it's the difference between street fighting and real fighting, boxing. I boxed. I grew up boxing. So when I fight females, which I don't fight often, it's weird and it's hard for me because I don't pull hair. I don't. You see, so those
You don't
are,
windmill.
Yeah, no, I don't. I fight. Like I grew up with boys. I fight. So it's kind of hard. And they was telling me like last year, like, well, there ain't no rules in fighting. I'm like, I get all of that. So if y'all say I lost, I take the L. I stand on it. I still look good as fuck. Ain't no bruises on my face. That's the only thing I kept saying. I still look good as fuck. Ain't no bruises on my face. So I didn't lose. To me, I didn't lose. You ain't do nothing to me. That's just how I look at it.
And no offense, I can't see you fighting.
Angel, because she's such a
I
lovable person.
can't
Those
see
be
you
the ones you
fighting.
gotta watch out for. Those be the ones that stand you right in the damn ass.
And that's exactly how I like it. Because they don't see that shit coming.
Like I can see you being a mama bear and protecting your kids. I see
do.
that.
My kids.
I see that.
absolutely.
100%.
But you're not gonna fuck with them, and you're not gonna fuck with Mama Bear neither.
I don't know. It is. I'll be the first to admit, I look like I can probably fight. I'll get my ass beat on a regular. I don't fight. I don't fight. Like I said, in my whole life, I've probably been like 3
I
fights.
defend myself. We've had this conversation. I'm not. You're not ever. You probably. You can't see it because you probably can't see me hitting somebody first. And I'm not. Because you can say what you want to say. Words are words. Like, as long as you don't put your hands on me, we are good. We good. Don't touch me, and we fine. You can say what you want to say. If that's your mouth, that's cool. But, yeah. So you're never going to see me hit first. But you will see me defend my.
Now, hopefully I won't.
And if you get me first, that's the thing. you better make sure you get
better
me.
do something.
You
Yeah,
better make sure
do
you get me.
something.
You
That's
better
how I
one
was,
hit her
though.
quick. Because if it ain't.
And see, growing up, it was always, oh, you so big, so you think you can fight. So I made sure I knew how to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, people always like, oh, she's so big, she thinks she know how to fight. No. I can fight. And I always tell people, the worst person I ever fought was a small, skinny girl.
I told you I
She
get my ass
gave
beat by a
me
little guy.
the run for my money. Like, I'm talking because they be quick, and I'm big, bitch, sit still. Stop doing all this moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got time for this. But I don't like to fight, but I will finish it. Don't start nothing with me.
Don't start nothing.
I will finish it.
And I never had to fight. I've been in 2 fights.
That's
Like real shit that I can remember. Like I never had to. That it was because I don't do a lot of talking. I don't start shit. So if the shit comes to me, I'm gonna put you in your place. You either gonna walk away or we gonna do what we do. And I never had to. It never got to a point where we had to do what we had to do. I got jumped when I was in college, and even in that, they did not beat my ass. I would just leave that at that. I walked away.
Look at her slightly bragging.
I walked away. And, that's what it was. But and even with that, that was jealousy. Like it wasn't like there was never an altercation. have an altercation. It was jealousy. They literally fought me because they thought I was pretty,
And
and that was the wildest shit ever.
But it be things like that,
The
and that's so
wildest
crazy.
shit ever. The wildest shit ever.
And I had to learn that too. My mom taught me that. It was like, you know, you out here, you fighting all the time. Cause I didn't. I'm not gonna say I grew up fighting a lot, but I was in a lot of fights, and it won't really because of me. I used to take up for people. Like I hate people bullying people. Like so the disabled kids or you know the kids that was kind of different than the other kids in school. I used to take up for them a lot.
Yeah.
And I stopped getting in trouble. Like the principal was like, well, they didn't want to like reward me for it because I still was breaking the rules. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, they was like, well, she is taking up and helping somebody else. Like she's not just getting in trouble. But I mean, I had my run. I fought the teacher.
Jesus. I'm like anti-confrontational. I don't like confrontation because I know, like I said, I don't fight, but I have an incredibly bad temper. Like I really do. Like I know how I used to solve things, and I try my best not to be that person anymore. So a lot of people come to me, and y'all are those people. A lot of people come at me because I don't let shit get to me. Like I don't let shit bother me, and the main reason is because I know how I used to be, and I don't want to ever go back to being that person. So I kind of that's why I don't ever argue with people. Like I said, if I ever argue with you, I really care about you. I'm not gonna argue with somebody I don't give a shit about. If I argue with you, if I go back and forth with you about anything, it's because I care about you. Anybody else, I'm like, all right. If you ever hear me say, all right, you're right, and leave, then I don't give a shit about you. And that's just my thing. But yeah, I've never been a fighter.
I don't argue neither, but you're not going to just disrespect. You're not going to say no disrespectful.
But to me, disrespectful shit is just words. You know, they don't hurt me.
And it is words, but sometimes you got to let people know you're not just going to say whatever words you want to.
Exactly.
I got you.
In certain ways and not expect a response.
And I agree. But y'all, this was
But no,
yeah.
don't be out here doing violence. And Gary, no, I'm not fighting. Trust me, last year it was just something that had to be done. Sometimes you gotta.
Sometimes you just gotta be the big check.
You know, and from the area I stay in, sometimes they make it really hard for you not to put your hands on somebody. So you know, but now I just be chilling. I don't bother nobody. I be in the house or here at the studio, and that's the way things be. But no, don't let nobody walk over you, G.
No, I don't let anybody walk over.
And you
me.
can't let people just say whatever they want. Sometimes you gotta, straighten them out.
As long as you know secure with who you are, then it doesn't really matter, in my opinion. But I know sometimes. But anyway, we're gonna move on. This is Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network. It is 30 minutes after the hour. We hit y'all with a little Trevor Jackson. This is Trevor. Also, y'all know him from Superfly, Grownish. This is off his new album. This is Heads Up, Trevor Jackson, y'all. Were you a crier when you fought? You said you only fought a couple times. Like, those are the scary ones. Motherfuckers start crying before they fight.
Yeah.
So that's because I know I can't
so
kill
if you
you.
see my,
That's what it is. Because I know I can't kill you. Because then I'm going to leave my kids. So it's like I'm frustrated with myself.
Yep.
That's one. I hated that going on. Because people are like, oh, she crying. She's scared. Bitch, I'm not scared. I'm scared I'm going to take your fucking head off your shoulders. And then I got to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
Because it takes me so long because, like, I really give motherfuckers so many chances before I get to the point to where I'm like, look. So it's really no reason, no excuse. So yeah, by that time, that shit just started coming out in tears. I done cried and laughed at the same time.
That's just frustration.
No, that's scary. Motherfucker just crying and laughing.
I was about to say, I done seen somebody done that.
And like, and to the point to where I scared my fucking self dealing with my fucking children's biological sperm donor. I never forget that shit.
That was one person I did not care if I killed though. I was just gonna tell the judge like,
that shit
y'all
was
never
crazy.
either him or me, and I chose me.
That shit was crazy. I was like, bitches, you really laughing and crying right now like this?
You talking to yourself too?
Yes, like that. All the way fucked up. That nigga was disrespectful as a bitch, yo. I was like, ooh. My children, like, I saw somebody had shared something the other day. I think it said, my children have saved so many people's lives. And I felt that shit, like, on a whole other level. Like, my children really, really, really save that man's life, like, on some real shit. On some real shit.
Yeah. I can tell your disdain, though. Because it's never children's father. It's always my children's sperm donor.
Yeah, man. As we talk about Sean Combs today.
Yeah, we're going to do it right before we go to break, so right after this. All right, y'all, here we go. This is a little Chris Brown, Best Ever. Big Time Radio Network.
And I was indifferent. I was just asking how the rest of the show going. I'm hungry.
I heard you the first time. I just...
No, but I don't even know because like I kind of want to go across the street and get some noodles. We gotta replenish the noodles. I'm gonna get some noodles.
There's some noodles in the truck.
Yeah, if I'm a splurge, I might get. I mean, if I'm gonna eat noodles, I might go ahead and eat like the spicy ones. The spicy ones.
I don't know what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
But also the water's in the truck too.
That's bus driver job.
Yeah. They hit me up
I
last night. I was like, the water in the truck.
I think it's enough in there for one thing to do.
But that's what I was gonna say. If you gonna do noodles, you might want to do it before, because you know once you put it in, it takes a while for the.
Yeah.
You talking about Diddy? I'm trying to talk about Richmond download page and Petersburg
Yeah, okay.
download page.
All right.
So
Diddy.
first of all, my homegirl sent me a screenshot of somebody from the page asking if it was somebody we knew, which it was not.
Oh, okay.
And then I did not know that it was actually a page until I woke up today and somebody else had posted something about the DL page, and she was like, "I'm so glad I'm single."
Oh,
And
so
I
it's
was
really a
like, oh,
page.
shit,
Yes,
so
that's
it's
what
really,
you.
that's what I
I've been looking
said.
at. I'm
I
gonna need
said,
your
so it's really-
Twitter because they gonna
so-
start putting the videos on Twitter. You know, I don't
No,
want
what is
Twitter.
the page? What is the
All right,
page?
so you got
Send me the
Richmond
page.
download.
Send it to me in my
Because I'm friends with all of them, and I'm on the backup page. I need to know. And I'm not out here doing nothing, but I need to know.
Send me
Holy
in my
shit.
inbox. This is a fucking banana.
And the Richmond and Petersburg person, they working together. Like, they doing it. They are exposing these men together.
Let me put these.
I already had a screenshot for the Petersburg page because I had to send it to Shelly. Yeah, bro. I'm all in them videos. I'm sitting there looking at the junk when it was like they had one dude. They was like, all you got to do is give him a line of powder and he gonna bend over and take it off. I said, oh wow, baby, this is too
Okay,
much.
we're going back on it.
Too much for me.
All right, y'all, we're back. Lunchtime, Big Time Radio Network. So, again, we've been gone for a week, and there's a lot of interesting stuff that happened. We got a couple of things we want to talk about. I'm going to ask y'all, what y'all want to talk about first? Y'all want to get into the Diddy, or you want to get into...
Diddy is a lot to cover. We probably should have left Diddy for the second half.
All right, so let's leave Diddy for
Because
later.
Diddy is a lot to cover.
All right, so I'm gonna let Raw kind of handle this one because I don't know all the information. Thank God, I don't know.
I don't know all the information. I'm just getting into it. But our station is in Richmond, Southside Richmond, however way you want to look at it, in Virginia. And apparently, we have some new download pages on Facebook. We got Richmond download page, and we also have Petersburg download page.
Do we need to explain what download is to any? Probably
I'm
not to our
about to
listeners.
explain.
Probably not to our listeners.
I'm about to explain.
All right.
Download means men that are secretly extra happy, as my son like to call it.
So
Extra.
instead of saying no Diddy, we just say Diddy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We can say gay, can't we?
I just don't want to
Yeah.
be.
I think
I don't want to be rude. Yes, we can say gay.
because
But
gay
I
means
don't-
happy.
It does, and that's why I said that's why my
Yeah.
son say extra happy.
Okay.
Because I had to teach him the difference. But
Let's be politically correct.
yeah, I
Say
mean, and I don't have nothing against nobody. I do appreciate these groups though, because I feel like a man that is sleeping with both men and women, but you're not being honest about it to the women that you are messing with,
Okay.
you need to be exposed. Because that for safety reasons, you are now messing with those females' health. I'm not gonna say because I'm not putting myself in this equation. Jesus, no, I'm watching these pages like a hawk because I just need one insight. One. But luckily, I have not seen nobody on there that I know personally. I know them via Facebook. But if y'all are on social media and just want a little drama, because if your life is more like mine and you ain't got no drama in it, you know, you got the Richmond download page and the Petersburg download page where they are exposing these men that are into the transsexuals or men that are gay.
And see, the interesting part about this is, as a completely 100% heterosexual man, I am cautious about commenting on this because if I comment on one side, I'm gay bashing. If I comment on the other side, I'm like scared that my name's gonna show up on the list. It's like men.
Now, I'm not going to say, this is one thing that I don't know for sure. I don't know if everything is facts, but these people that is running these two pages,
So what
Yeah,
are they?
proof.
They're like trans that have.
from the information I'm gathering, I believe it's both trans girls that's running the page. Because a lot of the people they're talking about seems to like trans women, but some of them like to get done in the butt too.
Okay. So this, hold on before you. So this is me asking a question again as a completely heterosexual man. This is me asking the question: are these women letting these now? And
Are they
these-
letting men know that they exposed?
yeah, no. Are they letting these men know that they're not women?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Because, you know, we done seen Maury for years. So, you know, this Jared for years.
But back in the day, you could tell when they want men.
Now
Nowadays,
you can't
really
tell.
You know, and I think
I am so glad I'm not out there. Because it's scary.
it was really scary.
It's really scary how feminine some of these people look. And again, more power to you.
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Hold on a second. You know what's so funny? You and I've had this whole conversation. I keep looking over.
she's in that.
And she is not
I
taking.
gotta go home, yo. I can't do
I'm
this shit with y'all.
Hey, they're wild.
Is
in
not
that.
taking her eyes off, and her mouth is wide open.
They are wild in there, man.
When he started talking, I caught myself like this because
They are though, G. I'm talking about last night. I didn't go. I was listening to you.
I see somebody I know on the picture. Like, this cannot be like.
I'm and then they said, but they say they have receipts. They say they don't mind showing proof.
That's what I
Yeah.
just got to. Yeah,
And that's what I said. It's,
Ooh, is that Jumex? What is that?
yes, it is. It's
That's
crazy
my new thing.
scary.
So good. I love
It's crazy scary because it's not the people that you would normally be expecting, and that's the downside. It's really like,
It's warm.
it. I can see it with this person.
and that's the
Yeah,
funny
thank
thing.
you.
Where you be like, I can see it with this person. That's the funny thing because you do see it with some people. Like, oh damn, I kind of suspected that.
I
Or,
can't see it with the. Well, I say that off air.
right? But I have one of my friends that I went to work with, and she's on there like, not my baby daddy. We not
Yes,
cool,
your
da,
baby
da, da, da.
daddy.
Yes.
And then the girl
Your
was like,
baby daddy.
yeah, the girl was like, but you trying to say like you know? So the other girl was like, well, can y'all send her the proof because she really needs to know that what her baby daddy be on. She said, so bitch, don't tag me in that. And I see, you know, I'm into psychology, so now I know you're triggered, you're hurt, but just let it be. People just need to be
I
more
think
honest with themselves.
in about 10 years, this shit's not even gonna matter.
It doesn't matter now.
No,
The
it
only
matters a
reason-
little now because they're hiding.
Exactly, and that's what I was about to say. The
Yeah.
only reason it matters now is because they're hiding it. And 9 out of 10, what didn't happen is because this day and time, you don't know people just doing shit just
Right.
to do it for clout. But I don't feel like that's the case. The girl said it the people said they're doing it because of health reasons and different stuff like that.
Shit, Magic been alive 20 years. Come on now.
Magic about the only one that could have paid for that shit.
Magic, one of I know got AIDS. They got bigger.
Cause he doesn't have it. They cured it.
Yeah. Did they cure it?
They cured it. They cured it. Just like they keep saying it's no cure for cancer, but it is. It's all in the funds that you have for it.
There we
It's
go,
not-
Tyrone.
I'm just saying it is.
Speaking of Tyrone, did you know at the end of it they read that? I didn't. That shit was hilarious. I know since you're a big Erykah Badu fan, boss lady, get your eyes from
No,
me.
I'm listening. Everybody do. I'm listening.
They she redid the Call Tyrone and called it. They cloned Tyrone, and the song is in the thing.
Where? Oh, it's in the.
Oh,
It's in the movie.
Yeah, on Netflix.
It's in the movie.
I'm gonna check it out. You said it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on
I'm gonna
Netflix.
check
But
it out.
I'm sure if you got Roku and shit, you can probably get it.
No, I have Netflix.
Oh, okay, all right.
I need to get Netflix back.
I just said I'm gonna check it out. I told you I'm watching Blacklist. I'm watching the Blacklist. The Blacklist is dope. It's really, really good. I have one pet peeve about it, but I don't know how to
What
say
season
it.
you at?
The seasons are really long, so I'm on season 2, but it's like episode 15.
Probably
16,
when you get to about
17,
season 3,
something.
halfway through, you're gonna probably start getting mad. That's when I
You
started
watched-
getting mad.
Oh, so you watched it?
I love Blacklist. That was my shit.
So okay, so then my pet peeve is how she always get caught up. Like she always find herself in a precarious predicament.
Yeah.
You'd be like, damn, Lizzie, come on, what is you doing?
Yeah.
But
No,
other than
no.
that, it's really good.
It's really good. It's just I feel like about season 3, halfway through, I feel like they just started doing anything.
Okay, and
You
I
know
can
how-
see that because
yeah.
it's a lot going on. It's always some new piece to the puzzle, to the story, and that, like I said, it's season 2, but it's like the 15th episode, and season 1 had like 20 episodes or something crazy like that.
I
So,
love
yeah,
stuff
I
like
can see
that though. That's why Grey's Anatomy had me in a chokehold. It had me in a real bad chokehold.
I used to watch Grey's when it first came on.
Oddly enough, I used to watch it when I was nursing, like during my rotations.
Uh,
No, I'm talking about I finished I did all 15 seasons. I think when I got to about 15, I stopped. Cause it's 17.
well, shit, Law and Order, the SVU is on 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Law and Order. I think Law and Order, Simpsons, and it's another show that's like the longest hit, like on air, still going show.
Family Guy's on is long.
Family
too.
Guy too, but I think that's what
and,
they did.
and South Park. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
South Park, Family Guy, they all came around the same time. But yeah, Law and Order, I was a huge fan of more SVU more than any, and then I started watching the new one with Stabler, Organized Crime. Which
I want to watch that.
I was
do wanna
loving
watch
it.
that.
But as we're talking triggers, Stable's mother is suffering from Alzheimer's.
Oh, dang.
And I can't watch it. It triggers me
Okay,
too much.
okay.
I can't watch that. But I'm mad that I can't watch it because I loved it. I mean, I love Stabler as far as the who he was because he was a badass. But like right now, my favorite show that I watch is Chicago PD.
Oh, I
To
love
me,
Chicago.
Solomon watches
Voight
that.
is the shit.
But they're not gonna bring it back.
What?
Chicago PD.
Don't say me no shit like that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they're not.
You done made him sad for
What
I
you
don't
say that?
That's the one that's on with the black lady, right?
No.
Okay, so I'm thinking about the other one.
What black lady? No, Chicago PD is.
Oh, that's with the white folks. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm sorry to clear people.
Yeah, no,
well,
I
not
love-
to jump around. What do y'all think about this bridge? Is it any conspiracies or did just something big hit something big and that's what happened?
Well, they say it's 3 bridges.
Yeah, well, I didn't even want to go through all of that.
Yeah.
See, I was just,
I didn't think it was conspiracy until I found out there was 3
Yeah,
bridges.
they said that bridge collapsed. A bridge in Ohio was set on fire, and then there's another bridge somewhere else.
So why would they do those things?
Well, you know the
Well-
first bridge was supposedly that's the only route you can get supplies into that area on.
But that's Baltimore. I mean,
But
it's
why
not.
are we cutting supplies to that
But,
area?
Yeah.
but think about it. Baltimore is where? It's something always bigger than what you think. Like, they got the world thinking that D.C. is the capital, and it is. But they got the people thinking that that's where all the main people be, not knowing that all the main people is right
Maryland.
Virginia, Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia.
You get what I'm saying? And some parts in
Yeah.
Maryland because of those estates that Maryland have out there, which the land and stuff. So,
But who are they trying to get to? But who's the target, or what is the target?
but I'm thinking it has something to
What's the
do with
end game?
merchandise, like as far as products. Because the way, from what I was reading, the people was like, well, that's the bridge that I guess they use to transport goods and stuff into that area. That's
So they
the
fucking
only
with
way.
Timu.
I'm guessing.
What I thought was crazy, all of the people that unfortunately are no longer with us were construction workers
Mhm.
on
Right.
the bridge, right? So you were looking at when I was looking at the replay of the video, you could see cars driving across the bridge, but it just seems to collapse at the time when nobody was driving across. And that was the
Exactly.
craziest part to me. But I mean, there's no way that they could control.
No, I will say
You
this.
see me saying it slowly now that
But look,
I'm
Also-
hold on.
Um,
I did see this. They saw it about to happen, and there's a video, there's an audio tape of someone saying, "Stop all the traffic from coming onto the bridge." There's an audio tape of somebody saying that. So they saw
Okay, I
the
haven't seen that.
So they said it lost power.
Yeah, they lost power.
spurring.
Yeah, you can see that.
but someone said, "Stop all the traffic from coming on the bridge."
And
So
you gotta
somebody
think,
saw
a
it.
boat doesn't go fast like a car.
No, it doesn't.
So they probably, in our map, we don't be. I've never really been on a big ship. I've sat at the little port or whatever, but I've never been sailing. So I don't know if a boat, that type of boat, is going like fast. Those things like they just be drifting in the water to me.
They said it was the equivalent of 15 miles an hour.
Okay, so you got something going that slow
Right.
that's going towards the bridge. Those type of bridges, I guess people have to be there at all times, because I didn't know about the tunnel. That there's always somebody operating that tunnel in Virginia
yeah.
Beach. So, like you said, that explained why you hear somebody saying, "Well, we need to close the bridge
Yeah.
off," or whatever the case might be. The thing that tripped me out the most, though, was that the fact that the bridge went down in the same month that it went up.
Right.
That's the most freakiest coincidence to me. You get what I'm saying? Like the bridge went down the same month that it, pretty much 2 days after his birthday. I think it was 2 days after.
Well, shout out to Baltimore for having a black governor mayor.
Oh, and he won't. Well,
Yeah.
no shit. He
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
you really asking us about a damn bridge and you got people in the water?
Yeah, shout out to them.
Okay.
Yo, that could be his beginning of his presidential
needs
shit.
to.
Yeah, because he's handling it with class, and I respect that. I mean, because like people don't remember, Barack came on the scene from just doing a speech at the Democratic committee, Democratic primary thing. There could be a thing, but dude is like real calm. Both of them, like real calm, real professional, and like. Somebody started asking stupid ass questions. He's like, we got lives at stake right now. We're looking for 6 people, and it's not. And the beauty of it is not like it was 6 people driving around in cars. It's six immigrant construction workers, and 2 of them made it as far as I saw. And that's incredible. But yeah, I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory. I have a hard time. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I have a hard time connecting dots to. Let me take that back. I wasn't until I watched that movie the other day. But I have a hard time connecting dots to make it make sense. People can create anything to make it make sense. Like somebody can walk here right now and be like, G is working for Trump or some shit like that, and connect enough dots to make it make sense. I'm just sorry that some people lost their lives. I'm sorry that the bridge. I was born in Baltimore, and after that I remember going on that bridge. But I feel like it's sad. But don't try to make everything about, and like you not paying attention, my brother. No, I am. I know 6 people lost their lives, or 6 people possible could have lost their lives. Let's not try to make everything a conspiracy theory. But again, that's my opinion on that. What did you think when you saw it the first? Like I didn't think it was a big. I hate to say I don't think it was a big deal, but I didn't think. I mean, a bridge fell. I remember I was out of town one time, and I was watching the news, and a bridge fell. Where did that bridge fall? It was during rush hour traffic. A bridge just collapsed. I thought that was devastating. And the bridge just collapsed. It makes you scared to go across bridges.
I'm already scared to go across them. I'm talking about, because everything was made by man. So everything can be broke by man. That's just how I look at it. I just put faith in the universe. And I'd be like, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Just, Jesus, take me quick. I don't want to be in pain. That's just how I look at stuff. When I go through that tunnel to the beach, I light my blunt and I just pray. And I just go.
You go underground?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the tunnels. So I went to ODU, so I used to live down there. So I was in the tunnel regularly. Hated rush hour in the tunnel because I hated to be stuck sitting still in the tunnel. But I never really minded going through the tunnel. And as a child, I thought it was the coolest thing to go through the tunnel. The bridges, there's a duality because I love the water, and so I love to look out over the bridge. However, I do realize that certain incidences could be quite catastrophic on that same bridge. So there's a duality there, but
and it's not, you can't blame nobody. Like roads, when you see people refixing roads, you got to understand that's wear and tear. So it's the same thing on bridges, same things with the tunnels. I'm going to tell you now, in Maryland, they have a tunnel like ours. It's not as long, but they do have like a little tunnel. That thing scared the fuck out of me, y'all.
You talking about going to the harbor?
Is that what? Yeah, I know. I went through it, and it scared the fuck out of me. I was like, "What is going on up here?"
Yeah.
well, they had people. They were doing construction on the bridge, so they knew that they needed work.
The only bridge I'm really, really scared to cross is if I was to ever go to New Orleans, and that's because that's a long ass bridge that's across like the ocean. It looks like it don't look like no lake. It looks like the ocean. That long bridge that you got to take going to New Orleans. I don't think I can do that one. Now,
There's one in
Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's one in Florida. That was on the movie. It was on Bad Boys, and it was the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, I went all the way in Miami, so I didn't have to go across that one. But Florida has a bunch of different little bridges because there's a lot of water down there. And the maps don't tell you. Like, the maps, they don't give you no one. So I'm just smoking my weed with the windows down, cruising, jamming. And I come up on this thing, and I'm like, I know that's not no bridge. And I couldn't go back, so I'm like, oh, my fucking God. But it was nice. It was nice. Went on over it. I love Florida. Florida's a beautiful place.
It is.
But, yeah. I get scared of some of the things. But, yeah, the world got a lot going on right now.
Like I don't have a problem with bridges that much. I know I've gone across the Hoover Bridge going from Virginia to Maryland, the drawbridge, and that kind of can fuck you up sometimes.
The one that moves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can fuck you up sometimes, but I honestly don't like 895 here in Virginia. I don't like the 895 right when you leave Chippenham and you go on the 895. That I don't particularly like that.
Somebody wanted to go up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't particularly like that.
That shit is high.
It is. And I never knew how tall it was until
construction
I got on
workers.
it.
I think there were construction workers, like a couple that lost their lives constructing that overpass. That bridge. Yeah,
Damn, $10 bridge you gotta pay for.
The bridge. I was gonna say the bridge is high. The toll is high. The fee to get across the bridge is high. Like the fuck.
Yeah, I don't particularly like that, but I don't have a problem with bridges. I don't.
It's like a roller coaster.
Quick
to me.
question, guys. Y'all know next week we got an eclipse coming up.
Yes.
You gonna let us go home early? The kids getting out of school.
Why? Okay.
I don't know. I'm asking.
Somebody tell me
I
why.
just want a lunch break. That's all I want.
The kid. No. The kids are getting out of school. I'm not
Right.
being funny.
Tell me why.
I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out. They just going back to school on the 8th, but you got Chesterfield who said I'm trying to get out like at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I understand because, school let out 2, 3, 4, whatever. So they don't. But my thing is, are y'all scared? What is going on with the eclipse? That it's like schools are really either closing or letting these kids out early.
I was always taught you ain't supposed to look at an eclipse. So why the fuck would you let the kids out early for an eclipse?
That's why I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It's a lot going on.
I don't understand that.
I've looked at an eclipse.
I haven't. I
You're
mean,
supposed
I
to
was
wear the little
scared.
glasses
Yeah.
when you look at them.
I
I
look
look.
at the, you can sun gaze. Sun gazing is actually really healthy for you if you do it at the right time of day. They be telling us all kind of shit and we don't ask no questions.
Shit, my glasses gonna tint
That's
anyways.
what
I'm gonna look. Even
Well.
my glasses tint out.
What are you doing?
I don't. Huh?
Nothing.
He about to get us a good mix going.
I know, I was
It's almost time
being
for our break.
distracted.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was looking for. And you get mad when we do that. When we talk shit. That's why you said never mind.
Uh-huh.
I was just giving a message about something that was put into the system, and I was trying to pull it up so I can have it when we go on break. So that's what I was just doing. But don't worry about it now because I don't know where it is. So anyway, all right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a short break. Let's see if I can get a mix for y'all while we go on this break, and we will be right back. And do not worry, we will discuss Diddy in a little bit because I think it needs to be discussed. I think
7 gallons of pure Cambodian breast milk.
bad boy. I think it needs to be discussed
I
mainly
don't even want to watch
because
new Bad Boys coming out.
Huh?
Should they change their name?
No.
no.
Bad Boys got a new movie coming out.
I know. I saw the trailer. I think it's gonna be great. I mean, I'm a fan.
Man, I love the Bad Boys movie.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Bad Boys, what you
I
gonna
think
do?
Will needs it.
What you
I wish
gonna
they
do
could continue
when
to
they
make
come
them
for
forever.
you?
Say what?
I wish they could make them forever. I'm here.
I don't.
I love them.
I don't
Bad
think.
Boys has the one plot that you can continue to go on forever. They two cops.
Mm.
Anything can happen. You know what I'm
Anything,
saying?
you're right.
Like Fast and the Furious, they know they should have fucking stopped after my baby died. They know they should have just left it alone
They shoulda,
once
yeah.
he died. And then we had fucking what 30, and them in the damn cars in the world.
I think after a while,
There's
Will.
always some espionage or some high level national security shit to handle.
Yeah.
They can do that here now.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Bad Boys?
I haven't seen the trailer. No, I saw a promo pic.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the trailer.
It looks good. It's about the chief who was killed in the last one. They find out that he supposedly was crooked, so the whole thing is them trying to clear his name.
Oh, not Chief.
And then if you remember the last one, which to me always sounds stupid, Will Smith's character's son. You know the girl, the woman who was after him had the oldest the son that was killing everybody, the one that shot Will in the first place. You knew at that point that they was gonna bring him back. And I'm like, did y'all forget this motherfucker killed like 18 people? But they're gonna bring him back, and he's gonna be part of the team now. It looks interesting. I mean, I honestly can't wait to see it, and I think it's a big thing that Will needs right now. And I think when he was doing that, and he's doing I Am Legend 2.
Now that is something I can't wait on. The I Am Legend 2.
Yeah.
Not saying I'm not happy about Bad Boys. I am. I love a good Bad Boys movie, but with everything going on in the world, I need I Am Legend.
Yeah,
2.
that's
I
kind of
have to go
scary.
back and watch the first one.
You haven't?
I have to go back
Oh.
and watch it. I'm pretty sure I watched it. I don't know if I've completed it or if I fell
With him and his
asleep.
dog just running around.
Yeah, I can't remember if I fell asleep or
The funny thing about it is that it had two endings. It had a theatrical ending that they
I
showed
heard that.
yeah.
that they showed in the movies, but then when the DVD came out, there was an alternate
I remember
ending
that. Yeah.
that everybody survived. Well, that Will survive.
But Will survived because he was in the safe, right?
Well, no, in the theatrical version, Will blew himself up.
Right. No. But see, right. But in the other, he's
Yeah,
in the safe.
right.
He got in the safe.
He got out.
Yeah.
So the new movie obviously is going by from when he
Got out the safe.
got out. So, and I think Michael
he
B.
had found the
Jordan is
cure.
like it's gonna be his son or some shit like that.
You remember he had found the cure.
Right.
He found that was the last thing. He had found the cure, and what was it? The lady and the boy he was helping, or
Yeah.
whatever. They were supposed to take the cure to the place that was not infected, or whatever the case might be.
Yeah, so this could be interesting. But the thing I ain't gonna say I don't like. The thing I'm suspect about, as far as Bad Boys, is Will's beard is too black. I know that's weird for me to say, but
It's that. That man is old. He's old.
That's
it's-
what you got?
yeah.
It's
it's too black.
okay.
It's just it's too dyed.
I think they should have went a number
They-
2 instead of a 1. They
Right,
should've
right.
did an all
Or just
black.
let the gray come through. I have an issue with people. With I hate fake beards and all
You
that
hate when your
shit.
beard be so black?
Say what?
You hate when your beard be so black?
I hate that goatee beard. It's like midnight black. Ain't a
Too much
piece of
Beijing.
gray or white in that bitch at all.
They got
They
too
still
much
trying to make
Beijing.
Michael Larry look Cause you know that's Mike
That's
Lowry.
Mike Lowry,
So they're trying to
yeah.
make him look, young and
Yeah, but he's not.
we know that. But for the movie,
They didn't do that for Danny Glover and Lethal Weapon, so they shouldn't do it for Will Smith.
Yeah, ain't nobody checking.
Getting too old for this shit. All right, y'all, here we go. Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network. We got a mix from DJ G Wiz. We'll be right back in about 20 minutes, y'all.
I can't wait for cookouts though. I'm sorry.
Lunchtime.
Look, I saw this. This is what I saw. G. That's why Baby said it. Yeah, see, made you think about it too, right? Me and Boss Lady got to get us a grill up here.
Absolutely.
I'll be right outside.
A little sidewalk joint.
Try to tell you.
I used my grill twice last year. Every year. And I remember I told you every year I was going to say I'm going to use it more. I used that bitch twice last year.
I'm trying not to go to the store yet so I can get chicken to take home. Because it's just me.
It's just you, though. You don't know we get chicken with just you.
I ain't got no food in the house. I ain't got no food in the house later this week, so. That way. I can eat me some chicken. Because I don't really want to order
Oh,
nothing.
let me get this. Take this mic off. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Well, it's well. You're making me want more. Close doors. She flipped again. How does she keep?
I think it's the iPhone itself flipping it.
Well, if I keep flipping it,
Oh, it look like I'm hanging from the ceiling. Hey.
like the Far Side video.
Yeah. Bum bum bum. I barely be in the camera.
Yeah, you can turn it towards you a little bit.
I got it out. I got it. Uh-oh.
There you go. Bum, 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 bum.
No, I'm off screen, yeah. I thought you was about to hit him with some lowness.
So what?
Lowness. I got 5 on it. I wasn't.
got about
Which
five.
one came out
Got about
first?
5 to 10
I
years.
wasn't looking at the screen.
Which one came out first?
Lowness.
Theirs did.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lowe's is like a 90s, early late 80s,
90s.
90s.
Yeah. Messing with that and the weed, I got 5 on it. That was my shit. No spirit. You want it, but you feel it, but you want it when you hear it. Good lady. They don't understand like I do. Oh, you had everybody on this joint. What? So give it to me.
This could be a hell of a concert in jail.
What?
They saw R. Kelly in there waiting on him like, where you been, twin?
I'm just to satisfy you. Could listen. Could good at herself. And then nothing else.
I wanna give you things that and buy that. Lay down. Anything that I do is just to satisfy you. A sad song. You don't have to wait, you don't have to wait on him. You don't have to wait on, you don't have to wait on. Satisfy you. You can't bring it. You can't leave. Did I say you wrong? Like I do, he will never make no.
All right, laugh. All right, y'all. If y'all didn't catch on to the theme, I was going right there. I was saying y'all earlier that I'm sorry. Let me let the song play out for boss lady throw something across the room. All right, let's make sure, just in case somebody come back with something later on.
Appreciate that.
No more. Get that.
He's so
I'm making
petty.
sure. All right. As I was telling y'all earlier at the beginning of this show, we are trying to revamp the show a little bit. So we're going to be adding little different segments to the show periodically within the next week, just to give you ideas of some of the different things we're going to do. One of the new segments we're going to be adding to the show is, bless you, is a segment called Time Out. Time Out is basically, we're going to pick somebody in the industry, in the news, or somebody just doing some foul shit, and or is part of some foul shit, and we could put them in timeout. I'm going to say this because we don't have any receipts. Well, no, I take that back. There are some receipts. We don't have any confirmation or anything. So this being our first time out, it's going on speculation because, of course, the young man hasn't been convicted of anything. But we even got a sound effect for this. I want y'all to listen to the new sound effect. This is the sound effect for time out. Check this out. All right. So whenever y'all hear that, know that we're about to hit y'all with some timeout entertainment, some timeout information. So as y'all can tell from our last two songs, the person in our timeout today is Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs. So here we go.
You forgot love.
Check that.
You're so petty.
Look. I am a Diddy fan. I'll admit I'm a Diddy fan. Maybe because I'm a Bad Boy fan. Maybe that's probably what it is. But you know how sometimes when you are a fan of somebody, you're blinded by shit that doesn't. You know somewhere in your mind that doesn't make sense, but because you're a fan, you kind of push it to the side. But now stuff's starting to come out, and oh yeah, that was kind of foul. That was kind of messed up. So because we were gone for a week, just to kind of bring y'all up on what's going on, last, was it Tuesday or something? Simultaneously, two houses of Diddy's got raided at the exact same time. His Miami house and his LA house. First of all, let me say, I saw the helicopter shot of the LA house. It is fucking huge. Did you see that out?
I did.
It is.
Yeah, I saw the aerial.
It is huge. It would kind of make you, for a house like that, okay. I don't know. But I don't know guilt or innocence. Like, I really don't know what he's being charged because they had him and they let him go. But they did arrest one of his partners for some drug charges. But they also detained one of his sons. By the way, shout out to King Combs, Diddy's son, with Miss Porter, who today's his birthday. Yeah, fucked up. But yeah, today's his birthday. But so anybody have any idea what exactly they got him on, or they trying to
It's
get him
a
on?
70-page indictment. I'm not reading that shit. I've tried to click it so I can be, with us with the entertainment news. And my phone talking about hold up downloading. So I'm like, wait. Next thing I know, I got a 70 fucking page document. It's too much to read. But one of the things is sex trafficking.
Right.
So one of the things is sex trafficking. They're trying to say, Lord, I don't want to be calling out the wrong people. Carisha don't want to mess with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. They're trying to say Carisha be transporting pink cocaine to him. Which I feel like that came out of a movie somewhere. Pink cocaine.
Wait, is pink cocaine a slang for young women, girls?
I don't know. But they say pink cocaine.
Because sex trafficking, that sounds like drug trafficking.
But sex trafficking is almost one and the same. But because usually if you trafficking the cooch, you got the drugs to keep the cooch in line.
They normally occur simultaneously.
Yeah.
Well, I know ever since this jumped off, which is not like it's a first time thing. They've been having accusations about Diddy for years now. But ever since this jumped off, people are coming out of woodwork with stories. Like, I know one thing, I have not, and I refuse to listen to it. I have not heard this audio with him and Meek, supposedly him and Meek Mills. Have
They
any
said
of
that's
y'all heard
fake.
it?
I haven't heard it, but they said that that's fake.
Okay.
The latest thing that I've heard that I really want to know if it's true or not, they say him. Apparently, it's a video that he is showing to the guy that is, I guess, started this typical suit.
The producer?
Yeah, the producer.
Yeah.
They showed him a video with Stevie J with a porn star, but a man.
Uh-huh.
And they're using that video to kind of like, I guess, get them to see that this is something normal in the music industry. He told the producer, like, if you do this, then I make sure you have a Grammy by, what was it, next year or the year after that or some shit?
I know I read somewhere that producer, and I can't remember his name, but that producer, he was supposed to have been groomed for Cuba Gooding Jr. And there's a picture of, at this particular party, supposedly Diddy told him, go over there and keep Cuba happy. And there is a there's a picture of that particular producer sitting next to Cuba Gooding Jr. Show me the money. Cuba Gooding Jr. This little nigga that's going doing backflips and shit on TV every time you turn around. Just Sambo ass brother. There's a picture of Cuba and this dude sitting side by side, and Cuba having his arm around him like he a little girl type thing. And I've seen the picture, and the picture goes in line with the producer saying. Like, it really goes in line. Now, this came out this weekend, and this is disturbing, and I want to know how this is connected. Came out this weekend that Al B has I'll Be Sure has a book that's coming out. And I'll Be Sure hinted, he never said exactly, but he hinted at it, and everybody is kind of picking up on the hint that Diddy had something to do with his coma.
Yeah, they've been saying that for a while.
Yeah, he's
They've been saying that for a while.
he even said I think he
was
told his son to
questions.
come back home because I didn't know that was his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there was questions around Kim's
Kim
death.
death.
Mhm.
He just, I don't know.
My thing is this though, like, you want to talk about Diddy? You know he about to bring your boy there.
Cool, Sean. I mean, Jay-Z.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard that Jay-Z will be next.
And I feel bad for Beyonce
Why?
because she's married to him. That's what a lot of people like. People be in such a rush to get married, and I get it. I was one of the girls that thought I was gonna have that fairy tale wedding, and But when you get older and you realize what comes with marriage, you see what I'm saying? Like, now I don't know what their financial shit is set up. Like, I don't know if she has, all her rights to what's hers. You know what I'm saying? Because she is a businesswoman herself.
Right.
But I just feel like that's crazy because when they get into shit like this, I'm pretty sure Puff Daddy's assets are frozen right now.
Puff is selling off everything.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though. You get what I'm saying?
'Cause
So
he sold Revolt. He sold off his shares of Revolt. That's something else.
So it just makes me wonder, like, if they do find a way to bring Jay-Z into this shit, like,
I don't even think there's if they find a way at this point.
It's just
like
a
how old were Beyonce?
16.
How
Yeah.
old? Yeah,
She was 15.
Same thing with
Yeah.
Foxy. So this is the thing. This is my thing, and not to excuse anybody's anything. This is the era that we grew up in. I am the same age as these women. I'm the same. Me and Beyonce are the same age. Foxy and I were the same age. I came up listening to them, and I was having this. We had this conversation
Right.
over here. Okay, so for the media, so this is the thing. And I've spoken to other females that I know, and even in reference to this, since we've had our conversation at the meeting Wednesday, this is the culture that we grew up in. Not to say whether it's right or wrong, but this is what we grew up in. We grew up with women in high school, young girls in high school, having boyfriends that were out of high school, early 20s, and we were having sex. We were fucking these grown men, and these grown men were fucking us. And it wasn't all of us, no, but it was a common occurrence. Like, it happened, it occurred, and these things occurred, and we knew when they were out that there were talks of Aaliyah and R. Kelly and Foxy and Jay-Z and on down to Rihanna, but no one was saying anything. Like, it was an unfortunate norm, kind of sort of. So now there's an outrage. Okay, and now here we are. But where does the sudden outrage come from? Because it has to stem from somewhere. What was the thing that set off the
I see what you're
avalanche?
saying.
Yeah, because it was okay for all of these years. So
But
what
now
makes it
all of a
okay?
sudden-
What makes it not
times
okay
just
now?
changed. I was saying at the G when I was like back in the day, you gotta remember, like, I think it was once you hit like 13 or 14 and had your, like, some of them was earlier than that. Once you had your cycle, they figured you was a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, from shit back in the day, like, I don't know.
And so that's the other thing. That's natural. That's nature. But even with that, the age of consent in these countries that these men take these girls to is not the same as it is in the United States.
But check this though.
So it's not even statutory rape isn't even a thing in some of these other
It ain't
countries.
even that because you can get married in the state of Virginia at the age of 13 as long as your parent okays it.
Yeah, but you have to have a parent to okay it.
But
We
this-
have so many other parts of the world where
You don't
can
need
get- you
that.
don't need
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's a thing here, but a lot of times they're taking these women other places.
I feel like the age thing came about when they started putting age limits on shit to buy stuff, like buying tobacco, buying alcohol, to vote. I really feel like once they put the age limit at 18 to vote, that's when it really trickled down and stopped. Because was it just me or did y'all grow up hearing women are grown at 18, men ain't grown till they 21?
Honestly, I heard it different, opposite. I
You
figured-
heard it as
Yeah.
men grown at 18 and women are grown
Yeah.
to 21?
Yeah, something like that. But to go on with Boss Lady just said, there has to have been something that triggered this. Because why is it a problem now, but it wasn't a problem back in the day? Like, I saw an interview with Dame Dash, and he was talking about Jay's relationship with these young girls. And he was also talking about Jay's relationship with R. Kelly, knowing that R. Kelly did some things to Aaliyah, and that Dame really loved Aaliyah, and he said that he could not. One of the main reasons they broke apart, him and Jay, was because he couldn't believe that Jay would still stick by R. Kelly, knowing what he knew.
They went on a whole tour together.
Right. But then there was an issue with that tour. But yeah, they did. They had a relationship, and Dame said he couldn't bring himself to be around that, knowing what R. Kelly did to Aaliyah.
But what did he do to her?
I mean, he married her, and he was sexing her out at a very young age. But is that industry standard? I think that's my concern.
Was she allowed? See, my thing is just like, and I hate to have this conversation because R. Kelly was wrong. But at the end of the day, the people that was allowing him to do
The parents.
shit, yeah, like, and me, I could be woman up. Same thing as Angel. Like, growing up, I never liked guys my age. If you realize that my kids' dads, both of them are 7 years older than me, I've never liked men my age. I never lied though. Now I will omit. And if you don't know what omit means, it basically means you leave out the truth.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Some people might not even ask you how old you are because to them you look old enough. And look at me, I've been 6'1" since middle school.
Yeah, you're a tall mountain to climb. I got
So you get what I'm saying? So
Tall glass of chocolate.
like when I went to go have my Isha, people say to this day, because you can see on my birth certificate where it says I'm 15, because I had her 1 month before I turned 16, and her dad was 22.
7 years.
Yeah, something like that. It's 22. And it's on the birth certificate. And everybody was like, well, why your mom didn't have him locked up? For what? I lied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I portrayed myself to be older. And I got myself into this. Why am I going to let my mom go and hem him up in courts, have him with a statutory rape charge, mess up his whole life when I know what I was doing?
And a lot of us did that though, like even down to clubbing with fake ID.
Yeah.
Even down to ladies' night, the ladies can get in at 18, but the guys like gotta be 21.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the culture has been set up this way for so long, and the blind eye was turned to it, or it was okay, or
See, that's why the thing with statutory rape kind of throws me now. I'm not saying if you're 25 and you're talking to somebody that's 13, then I have a problem. Because, hold on, what do y'all even have in common? You get what I'm saying? What do at that big of an age gap, what do y'all have in common? But when they get over 18, it's, to me, I don't really care. Like, they talking about the lady that's pregnant by the young basketball player. You know what I'm talking about, G?
Yeah, you talking about
I can't think of her name, but he's like a really young guy. He's like 20-something. She's in her 40s.
yeah.
Okay, now, but
One of the housewives.
But this the thing. Everybody's giving this woman, I think it's Drea. I want to say,
Yeah,
for some
Drea.
reason, Drea's coming to mind.
Yeah, it's
They're giving her hell. I mean, hell. But when men
why?
do it, it's nothing. How many men you know that's 50, 40, 50 dating 20-year-olds? And the only thing they say is, oh, he want to feel young.
Hugh Hefner, hello?
Well, why she can't want to feel young? Oh, well, because she got pregnant and she making sure she's set for life. It's like, it's double standards. It's always been a double standard in this world. I just don't understand.
yeah, I mean, that's a good point. And I guess my thing with the age difference, I think it's not as much of an age difference as it is the underage part. Because don't nobody care that much if he's 40 and she's 20, or he's 60 and she's 80. You know, just that age difference. Oh, that's a great thing that But if he's like 30 and she's 17, then there's an issue because of the underage thing. But to go back to what you said, as far as what happened, I'm reading that, and this is the powers that be saying this, that Diddy probably wouldn't be in all the issues he is in now if he didn't try to get out of his contracts with Ciroc and all that other stuff. That's what I'm hearing, that he went after them negative, and they're trying to cover their ass by saying, well, you were doing all this shit, and that's how all this stuff started.
I can believe it. Because you got to think about, they didn't go after Bill Cosby until he went to try to get NBC. We don't really know
Michael
why they
Jackson,
started going
Sony.
after R. Kelly. We don't really know why. We just know it happened. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like with Bill, I didn't find out about Bill Cosby, him trying to get NBC until after that man was locked up. You never really know. And then that makes me go back to back in the day with Michael Jackson.
That's what I just said. It was the same thing with Michael.
You see what I'm
He was signed by
saying? Anybody that have, I can even come back up to this day and time, Dolph. Everybody was like, oh, that was just him at home. Come on, this man have been to this same cookie spot how many damn times? But he's the one rapper that owns all of his music, everything. It's bigger things than what we really believe be going on in that music industry, because all of it is still entertainment. All of it is still entertainment. It's ways to reach the people.
But it's a multi-billion-dollar entertainment industry. So
Yeah.
you think about it, it's not just entertainment. And you were just talking about, I'm guessing when you said Dolph, you mean like Young Dolph.
Young Dolph, yeah.
Today is the 5-year anniversary of, or was not today, yesterday.
It was yesterday.
The 5-year anniversary of Nipsey being murdered, executed, whatever you want to call it. I personally wasn't a Nipsey fan. I honestly didn't know. I can honestly say I didn't know who Nipsey was until after he passed. But I read up on him and I saw he was doing a lot of positive things, and that's
Great
how,
things.
and that's how the conspiracy theory started to happen. That he was doing so many positive things for the neighborhood, for the culture, for the community, that they decided to get rid of him. Now I don't believe in that, but then you kind of look at.
Nipsey had the Bloods, not to cut you off. Nipsey had the Bloods and the Crips working together. Anytime you can get two rival gangs to really work together, you are, yes, a problem, sir. Because you can stop so much going on in your area. And
You
think
have
about
power.
where he's from. You get what I'm saying?
You have power, you have
Yeah.
a voice, the people listen, and you can exercise control and he wasn't even exercising control. He was working with them
Yeah.
and assisting them and working together with each other. But it's the control aspect. They want to maintain the control.
I mean, that goes back to like one of my favorite scenes in Malcolm X, when Malcolm walked everybody, all those people, to the jail.
Mm-hmm.
And the white cop said, no one man should have all this power. And you think about it. I mean, like, whenever we gain power or gain notoriety or gain the ability to be an influencer, something happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's I mean, not on, and I'm not gonna say everybody, but something happens. And I think it's scary. It makes people not want to become that. I mean, you got people. Like, I'm not a big follower of, was it Dr. Sebi?
Mm-hmm.
The Sebi? I wasn't a big follower of him, but after he passed, I started to read up, and I looked at all the stuff that he was doing for the community, for the culture, for whatever, and it made sense for people to think that there might have been some sort of conspiracy to it. Then you look at Nick Cannon trying to continue it,
And he stopped.
and then he stopped.
Nick had to
He
stop.
got real sick, so Nick Cannon stopped. And you think about
And
it.
think about it, you think he really got sick? Like, you look at what he's ready to expose, the type of stuff Dr. CB did. Then all of a sudden Nick gets sick. I'm not saying he didn't get sick,
Nick Turban was on too tight.
but what I'm saying is because Left Eye was doing the same
I was
thing.
about
Right.
to say they said the same thing about Left Eye.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
And then she died.
that's why a lot of stuff I don't do no more online. I know you miss seeing me laugh a lot, but you gotta learn what you can and cannot do, because believe it or not, a lot of people think, oh, they're not never paying attention to me, they're not worrying about me. All you gotta do is figure out the right shit. Figure out the right shit and say it online. The people be at your door.
Keywords. They're looking for keywords.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm telling you, it scared the fuck out of me one day. Junior, we all know my son streams. He likes to stream his gaming, right? I didn't know that he could stream through his PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay. He was streaming through his PlayStation. He was coming out the bathroom, pulling up his pants. His boxes on. He was pulling up his pants or whatever. Didn't think nothing of it. I get 2 U.S. officers come to my door. Not no sheriff, police officers, like the United States type people come to my door talking about, you have a son? His name Junior? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck he did? These was people who investigate sex trafficking minors and things like that through
Wow.
social media and games. Because apparently somebody had screenshotted that moment of him coming out the bathroom.
With his pants down.
Mm-hmm. And was putting it all over the internet.
Wow.
And they searched it back to my internet, to come and make sure that he was okay. And I gave her, we went through the phone. I'm like, no, ma'am, I'm one of those parents. I check on everything. I'm like, he do have his own YouTube, streaming page. And that's when they explained to me, like, it's coming through the PlayStation. And it's nothing he did. He didn't, do it. But the predators actually take a screenshot of his video and started putting it out there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It's crazy.
It's scary.
It's really scary.
It's really scary. We kind of got off Diddy a minute, but it's really scary when you think about it. But I mean, we did and we didn't. Now, as far as Diddy goes, there is nothing has been confirmed yet. As far as where Diddy is concerned, they're saying this, they're saying that, but no one is saying anything in particular. Even with the stuff for Al B, he hasn't flat out and said Diddy did this, Diddy did that. I know one thing with Raw. Raw always goes into the whole thing when she talks about the movie that Diddy said he was going to be the last
He
person.
did. That man said I'm trying to be the last one standing. And he is the last one standing. I don't think Diddy is going to be one to go down easily. I think he's going to fight it. I really believe that in his mind, he feel like he didn't do no wrong. We don't really know what's going on either.
Yeah.
But I feel like I really feel like he's going to fight it. He's not going to go down. Everybody like, oh, at least R. Kelly tried to clear his name. And Diddy just ran because Diddy knows.
I don't think he ran.
It's no clearing no name.
I personally don't think he ran because it's not like he knew. Well, obviously he had to have known something was about to happen.
They knew.
But I don't think he ran because I mean he's like they had him,
But I'm gonna say
and they let him go.
Anytime the feds and DA is involved, you're gonna get charges. Now, what type? We don't know. This ain't no small case where somebody just mad. This is something that the feds, anytime the feds pick up anything, they're not gonna pick it up unless they know they have a case.
Right.
That's how the feds work. So they have a case. Now it's just more so trying to pick and choose, is it going to be worth it? Because what else do Diddy know? See, this is what y'all failing to realize. What else do Diddy know?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm pretty sure Diddy has secrets on other
Oh, I
people.
see what you're saying. So he could
Yeah.
okay, I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? And it be the people that you would never think. Like, when you look at entertainers, Glorilla was just with Joe Biden. What the fuck what? Talking about we can change the name to the song to Yeah, Joe. But just
Excuse me?
Glorilla, the rapper, was just with our president, Joe Biden. Ain't it that man's name? Did
Yeah.
I say it wrong?
No, you're right. I didn't know that
But you get what I'm saying? Why?
because it's
Why?
election year. But okay.
But you get what I'm saying? These are people that run in the same type of circles.
Yeah, and they got all those pages of that indictment on this man, but they let him go.
right.
So you know it's more to it.
So at this point, were they rating to find evidence against him or rating to hide evidence against other people?
And that's what somebody said on TikTok. Somebody else said, y'all thinking they went to Diddy house to find evidence. No, they're going to hide the evidence. Before
Just like
Diddy.
with R. Kelly, this wasn't a one man
It
operation. In the least, if you're traveling across lines, be it country or state, you have a pilot for your airplane. You're not flying your own airplane. You have drivers that are assisting you in getting from place to place. So whichever way you look at it, there's more than one person involved, period, in all the cases.
And that's how they're really getting them, though, through the lines, going from state to state with different stuff. Because like you said, in those other countries, it might not be illegal to do this or do that. But once you bring them over here, that's when it's,
Even
what I'm
if
saying,
you're a
becomes
citizen and
problem.
you travel, they can still get you for committing a crime across, lines if you're a citizen. But
And Diddy's been in this game for a long time. So
Mhm.
you got to understand, Diddy have been around.
and they have real estate in these other places.
Yeah.
So there's no telling what they do when they leave.
There's no
telling what anyone is doing behind closed doors. But when they have the freedom to come and go, they have private jets. They have the money, the disposable income to just pick up and go. Sometimes
Elections years, you don't know who's backing who. You don't know who money doing what, and that be the thing though.
But and it's ironic that y'all will say that because you, like I said, I brought this up a couple of weeks ago. You think about Matt Gaetz, congressman out of Florida. They got him on child trafficking, taking this young girl. They got the girl. They interviewed the girl. She thought he was her boyfriend. This is a grown ass man. She's 15, but she considered herself his girlfriend. He took her from place to place, cross state line, cross country line. She admitted to having sex with other people because he asked her to do it. But yet, this man is still sitting in Congress right now. And I don't get that. I mean, for the life of me, I can't figure out how that is possible. That he not only did what they say he did, it's confirmed from the girl.
what he look like?
That's
He
what I
clear.
just said.
He clear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat
It's-
my noodles.
it's
And
to
it's
me.
money. It's people feel relaxed. Like we always say, oh y'all like money can buy power. It can't. It really can't. I mean, it's sad to say, but money does make the world go round.
I don't ever want to be that famous that I could anything that somebody can come after me for something just because they're afraid of my fame. I just don't. It's just I don't. Is it worth it? Do you want that type of fame? Do people kind of look at you with a microscope? Because we all. I mean, I'm not. Let me not say we all, because I can't speak for everybody. I know for myself, I have a few skeletons in my closet. Like, I mean, I just know I do.
I ain't even worrying about that. I just don't. I really want the money without the fame.
I don't think it's possible.
I don't even want the money.
It's
I want to
definitely
be
possible.
comfortable.
Huh?
It's possible.
There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff you can do. I want to be comfortable enough, you know what I'm saying, to not have to worry about anything. I really do feel like more money bring more problems.
This is true, but we are literally. I mean, let's be real. We're sitting in here for a goal, and it's not just a financial goal. I mean, yeah, it is a financial goal, but it's not just a financial goal. We want to be influencers. Maybe not social media influencers, but we want to be. Hell, this is a true. That was my mic stand.
God damn.
This
we
is
go
a
all on
true.
that.
This is a yeah. So we start talking about shit that we hear like noises. We thinking somebody coming to cut us off. This is kind of funny, but it kind of goes into what I'm saying. I had an interesting week last week. I went to the doctor, and I was sitting there getting some work done. I was getting an EKG. If anybody ever had got an EKG, it is not the most comfortable thing. It doesn't hurt, but it's not the most comfortable.
Put
No,
damn tabs off you and stop complaining.
but it is. It's but you're laying there in a vulnerable position, and I mean, and I appreciate the nurse that was doing it, because she wanted to have small talk, so she asked me what I did, and I was like, yeah, I'm a photographer, also run a internet radio station, and she was saying, oh, I'm just getting into this internet radio show called Lunchtime. And like I just like that's me. You know, and I've said this before, I should have said that's us, but you know,
But you got a big head.
that has nothing to do with this.
It's him by himself, y'all.
So, but it was
Oh, I am.
interesting that she said that, because I will be the first to admit that if I did have a big head, that bitch just got bigger when she said that. So I realized that I am a slave to fame. Like I enjoyed that. I enjoyed thinking that somebody knows. And when I said, yeah, that's me. I'm G. And
It's cool until motherfuckers start walking up to you asking you.
So I mean, there's nothing wrong with recognition. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be, recognized and given accolades for what you do. That's fine, great, and dandy. What happens with celebrities, quote unquote, and the fame is that the pedestal gets raised so high
Right.
beyond what is humanly possible that it makes it hard for quote unquote normal people to realize that that's not necessarily the definition of success. Success is merely accomplishing your goals. So
That's
you
it.
define success for yourself. And
that's
if that is success for you, then that's great. Happy for you if you achieve that. But
Me
that
making it through Monday is success.
success
That's
is
it.
relative, you know, to what you feel like you need and should accomplish. And if you accomplish that, then you have been successful. You wanted to start a radio show, a radio station. You wanted to build a radio network. You did that. That is a success. You wanted to become a photographer. You have done that, and you are a published photographer. That is a succce.
I'm in quite a few of those publications.
And as am I. And we are proud. And we are successfully published models. You know what I'm saying? I comment on IG when I see something that is worth my time to comment, and I commented on something, or either I laughed at someone's comment, whatever. I think I laughed at someone's comment. And the comment that they made was about some other girl. And the girl got mad at me. She got mad at me because I laughed. Something made me chuckle, and I put laughing emojis under this. Now, granted, the comment was made about her, so I understand her feelings. But I wasn't the one that made the comment.
Right.
And the comment, I laughed, not because the comment was made towards you or about you.
It was funny.
But just because it was funny. So she took her time to go on my page and
Try to go through. I know.
Yeah, try to go through my pictures and downplay me. And I just laughed. And she was saying something about my locks or, whatever. What is that? Oh, that's me.
No, it's not just
No, it's
you.
not
We
me.
got a call.
Yeah.
Well, let's see who's talking to
All right.
us.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Lunchtime. It's your boy G. Who we got on the phone?
They can't hear us. You didn't push the button.
Okay. Now I did. Lunchtime. This is G. Who we got? Hello.
We don't want to talk about our extended car warranty. That's what it was.
And then we don't. All right. Cool.
But no, and to go off of what you were saying earlier, though, as far as people putting those celebrities on high pedestals, I used to think something was wrong with me because I'm not as excited about celebrities as some people are. I really used to think like, is something
Same.
wrong with me?
Same.
I have friends that be like, oh, such and such is coming. Now, me, I might get excited because I know we're going to have a good time, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, we went to go see Black Youngster Friday.
Who?
At Cities, Black Youngster. He's a rapper. And great experience. When I say he gave us a show, he's one person who really gave us a show. But I did not have the need to be up there. I didn't have the need to touch him. You get what I'm saying? I didn't have the need to have to be in a picture. I feel like that's just a regular person that just rap, that just be on TV. And now that I know a lot of them don't have the money that we think they have.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It makes you understand like they're just us. They're us with the
They just in a
talent that
different-
has them on TV.
And they just in a different tax bracket.
That's it.
That's it. I'll be the same way.
I really
And
used to think that
basically,
something
they're
was
not always in a different tax bracket.
No, they're
Not all
not.
the time.
Yeah.
The writer strike showed us that.
Yeah.
The actors and writer strike showed us that.
Then some of them probably just as broke as we are.
And that's
If
crazy.
not more so.
Huh?
That's what made me realize, okay, now it's just time for me to go ahead and just do whatever I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you will never know. One day, I might be up there, or I might get my 15 seconds of fame. Because this day and time, you really don't have to do much.
You really don't. Either way, whatever you do or whatever you accomplish, that is your success and you're right.
Prime example. Last week, or either 2 weeks ago, we got this man. Don't nobody know who this man is. This man coming out of Whataburger with his food and his drink in his hand. And the girl's going to look at him and be like, oh, you think you fresh? All this man says, so I ain't fresh? This man is now I don't know if he's an influencer. He has promotions with LRG. This man won't trying to be rich. He won't trying to be famous. All this man says was, so I am not fresh, in his outfit. And from there, social media made him a social media star. He now has endorsements and things with
So
all
now
these.
he's fresh.
Yeah.
He's fresh shirt because he
Yeah.
was already fresh.
He was damn near, yes.
Because he thought he was fresh.
He was fresh as
Whether
fuck
he
when
was,
he was
yeah.
down his outfit. I don't care.
He was fresh.
To me, he was an older man that put that shit on. Like, people gotta understand all that. the clothes that a lot of people be thinking makes you fresh, it doesn't.
First of
And
all, do
just
we
the
still
fact-
use fresh?
Did you say that he wasn't fresh?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, it sounded like you did. But
Oh.
no, what I was saying, and either way, it goes back to it's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
That man fresh, he's successfully fresh in his right mind.
Yeah.
And if he was happy with what the fuck he put on when he walked out the house, then that's all that matters. Period.
That man was
Just
fresh.
like
That man had
got
creases in his
mad.
pants and everything.
That girl got mad because I laughed at someone else's comment and said, okay, published model. Well, bitch, I am published. I didn't say I was in Vogue. I just said I'm a model and I've been published. And
Right.
for me, that is successful. So get the fuck, you know, like it's like, I don't know, people weird.
People are weird. I've had that happen to me. I walked into the satellite before and it was like, look at her thinking she a model. I said, I am. You can look me up.
Dude hit me with that at Walmart one day walking through the park and he was like, oh, but you a model. I said, actually, yes, I am.
Yeah, like,
He was like, oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Okay.
he didn't know what to say because
Yes,
people
I
just
am.
like to say anything out their mouth. And that's them reflecting on you. Like, I hate that shit.
But,
And he
but
was
you,
being complimentary on my walk, which I appreciated it in that. And like I received that
Yeah.
in a non-complimentary way. But still, it's just like people, yeah, they just be wanting to say shit. Yeah,
But-
I am.
you know what's so funny when you talk about success is basically based on your thoughts. My success is right here, and what I mean, I'm not even talking about this highly successful radio station. I mean, my success is what you two just said. Like when somebody come to you and like, you think you're a model? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a published model. That was always my goal, to give people an opportunity to go into a certain stratosphere that they might not have went into it if they hadn't met me. Like that's how I gauge my success. I gauge at one point,
As you should.
like I deliberately made this goal for myself to everybody I've ever shot to be a published model. And at one point, like I had a team, and every single person on that team was published.
Yeah.
And that was a goal of mine. So when y'all say something like that, that's my success. And yours, but that's a goal that I went after. And I was able to accomplish it. So yeah, success is fleeting. Success is important to that individual. What you might think is success might not be the same. Like someone, okay, you weren't published in Vogue, so
But I was published, and Vogue might
Yeah.
not have been a goal of mine.
Right.
I can't say that I necessarily wanted to be
Right,
in
that's
Vogue.
not my
I
cup of
understand what it says to the industry, but that might not necessarily be my measure of success. And success fleeting. I think it occurs in many occurrences.
Right.
It occurs on different levels. So you can be successful multiple times in your life.
yeah.
Exactly.
B Sounds. Ooh, I can't wait till Wednesday. I can't wait till this interview Wednesday. B Sounds. I was talking to B Sounds, and I told him, last Monday was the first time that I really had a chance to sit and listen to my replay.
Okay.
I've listened to the replay in motion when I'm doing things moving around, but I actually got a chance to get my drink, get my blunt, lay across my bed,
I
and
saw
listen
you
to my
post.
replay.
Yeah.
And it was just such an amazing feeling because I can remember laying in my bed without a blunt and without a drink because I was
You might have a little
underage.
juicy juice.
Because I was underage, still living at home with my parents, listening to the Quiet Storm. And when that song come on, when Stevie come on and he starts singing Quiet Storm, you doom, 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 like you know what's getting ready to happen.
That's Smokey.
Who I say? I said
first
Stevie,
off.
Smokey.
No, I just wanted to make sure.
The S
yeah.
fucked me up. Yes, thank you. So when it comes on, like you know what's about to occur. And so for me to be able to lay in my bed now as an adult and listen to my own version of that was the dopest fucking feeling. And so then also I don't do clubs, but I will go to Bellows here in Richmond because that's family over there. And so I'll go there, and even being in there when they play Dizzy's song and they have the videos up on the monitors through the whole club, so I can look up on the TV and see myself. in a music video, and that is
Exactly.
so dope because that is literally a dream come true for me. And whether it makes it to Hollywood or not, it's still an accomplishment for me, and that's a feeling of success for me. Nobody
That's
else
right.
in there can
And
look
it's a
up on the
goal
screen.
you set for yourself.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
and no one else in there can look up on that screen and be like, "Oh shit, that's me." But I can look up and be like, "Oh shit, that's me."
Mhm.
And B Sounds was like, "And you didn't even need Hollywood; you did it without Hollywood."
Exactly.
And that was like such a feeling because it just made it even more solidified for me that like I didn't.
Because we gotta understand, not everything is meant for Hollywood. Not
Yeah,
all of us
I
are
don't-
meant for
I don't,
Hollywood.
I don't need Hollywood.
I feel like, you know,
I'm good on
with
that.
me, with the movie or TV industry, I'll take my chances with Tyler Perry. I want to go and shut up, G. I would want to go and try to apply for.
I
a
just said I don't
position
want to be on this list.
with, you know, Tyler
I'm
Perry's
stick
verse.
with RBJ Entertainment.
I don't want to
Shout
be
out
on.
Robert Brown.
I don't want to be on this Facebook list.
No,
is
I'm
what
just
saying.
saying. You know, versus back in the day growing up, it was, oh, I want to go to Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in movies. Now that I'm older, I wouldn't necessarily want to go to Hollywood. I would, you know.
You don't have to anymore.
Yeah, I'll go straight to Gary Hughes.
Yeah, you don't have to anymore. Shout out to Gary.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't have to. You
Put
don't
me
have
in
to.
something that's meaningful, something that I can, you know what I mean, look back and be like, okay, I know everybody that made this movie. I know everybody that produced this movie. Now, when you going into stuff with Hollywood, you don't know what's going on.
No,
There
because
ain't no
look-
chance
because
that your
look at who
Grammy might
runs-
get taken.
Look at who runs Hollywood.
Exactly.
Mm.
One of them old sons.
I'm gonna say, all right. We're gonna hit y'all with some music before Boss Lady said move on. We're gonna hit y'all with some movie music. All right, this is After 7. Ready or not? That was not a joke. That was really a joke.
After 7, your minute's free.
Big Time Radio Network.
Y'all gonna leave Tyler alone. I don't care if he gay or not.
Let me see if you're on this download page.
Yeah.
I don't even care. I just like his music. I mean, his movies.
I'm thinking now that more people know about this page, though, it's gonna be a whole lot more people on that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
What a mute button there.
Mm-mm.
Hold on a second.
The motherfucking crispy skin part.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Mike's back on.
My love is a fountain. I will break. Ooh, and all that you reach for, and even more. Girl, I love you more than words can show. Love is pure.
I gotta check out Bowden show.
Garnett, oh, his podcast?
Yeah.
Don't you know, you should know.
But that's just like with him. I hit him up and it was like, man, congratulations with your show. And his response to me was, thanks, G. I'm going to hit you up. Just try to see if you can help me out with this. I mean, that's my thing. Why do we have to be... It's not a competition and shit.
What are you talking about?
Garnett.
Oh.
I was congratulating him on his thing, and he is just so down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And his thing was like, don't be surprised if I hit you up for some pointers or some shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, man, anything.
So I wait for your love. Oh, give you everything.
That is a oop. Oop, baby.
Baby.
Anything you want,
It's yours.
anything you need, baby, just ask.
Everything.
Sure.
All that you're looking for. Radio 9. Baby. I'm gonna give you every little thing in the God. He's yours.
All right, this goes out to that young man that had the women asked did he think he was fresh? He did think he was fresh.
He knew he was.
And he, as he should.
As he should.
The barge, you wear it well. I love the barge. I wish the barge would have stuck together.
Man, the barge was the shit.
Yeah, I was just waste. Anyway, the barge.
You wear it well, you wear it well. Ow. You wear it well. You wear it well, you wear it well. Alright, G. This is the shit.
Just a heads up. This is light skinned girl from the country that I was supposed to bring on our show, but I didn't bring.
Yanni?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't even want to know how she got in touch with him.
No, she's one of his artists.
Like I said, I don't care.
What?
I'm just
Should I
letting you know
touch
in
the mic
case.
off?
No, I'm just letting you know in case she be like, I tried to come on y'all
Oh,
show
okay.
and just be like, yeah, I know. You know, because some people get to where they was trying to go and then try to throw like little shots. But I mean,
Yeah. I remember you saying something.
I couldn't change our time of our show to fit her schedule.
You wear it well. You wear it well, you wear it well.
You did a oops to two. Now that I think about it.
You wear it well. Huh?
In this song they did a what I just said that what you called it after something oop baby or something like that.
Ooh, lady. I think he just said ooh, lady. But even if
Oh.
he said oop, like oop is a thing in a song. Like, you can say oop.
Personality. Not ordinary. Anything you wear looks good on you. Especially nothing like you.
You wear it well. You wear it well. You wear it well. You wear it well.
Oh, I forgot. I fixed it. Once I broke it, I forgot I put another thing on it.
That's all you gonna give me one. Huh? Keep that shit. Keep up. Cause then you just bad repeats. Yeah, home just to go and lie. What you doing there at night? So what you lying for? Cause I can. Go home and fight with setting it up. Cause that's the one thing I know.
No, I need to get you a cord for that though.
Okay. Oh, no,
It's a regular. Yeah, take a regular charger.
Yeah.
But you need a and I gave you the expensive one too, cause that shit cost me almost $100. The one I got only was $20.
You want to keep this one and give me
Nah.
the cheap one?
Nah, I want to make it seem like I'm doing good. in life.
So you get some more blessings.
Yeah, trying to get some blessings to come through. But you gonna
when
need
I get a
a.
homeless people their dollars.
Yeah,
I'm like, God,
right.
you see this right? Because I could use this.
Well, I gotta give you the link, the whatchamacall.
Okay.
I just can't. You gotta remember what it is. See if we got power. Turn it on for me.
Isn't that how you turn it on through the side?
No.
Oh no, right here.
You gotta hold it down now. All right. Oh, shit, it's fully
It's
powered.
fully powered.
All right.
And
Now I
it's
can
still
forget.
charging you.
Hold on a second. I'm having a brain fart. There we go.
Yep, now it's not Bluetooth. You say my use when I get home. Gee, don't make no sense all them goddamn Bluetooths on your phone.
Did you turn it off?
I did. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to remember what the thing so I can send it to you so you'll know. Let's see what? Not the phone.
Prince was talking about me, even though he didn't know me, but he knew I was a sexy motherfucker.
I think it's this. But it's still a okay. Oh, it's right here. There's a. There it is. Oh. Look for that. That hold on something
Mm-hmm.
in your on your app store.
Oh, okay. So find the whole Holman.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that way it'll be to track your
Okay.
video.
So that's what I gotta download. Whole Holman. Excuse me. You think it's Pro or Joy?
Huh? Oh, I'm looking for it. I know I have it.
Is it this?
It's the brown. It's that.
This one?
I think. I'm gonna look to see what I have. What is it? HOLHE?
Mm-hmm. Because it's HOHEM.
Oh, it's HOHE.
Mm-hmm.
Spell it again.
HOHEM.
Oh, that's a D.
EM.
There it is. Yeah.
That's the one you got.
I got two of them. Why do I have two of them?
Because they have one that's like Joy and then they have one that's Pro. Alright, thank you, G.
Mm-hmm. You're very welcome. Don't tell them because they can bring up the whole share shit. This is what I just got. This one I just got.
Ooh.
You want this one to stand?
Because I think this one better.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, this one I think is better.
Shaking that ass, shaking that ass. Shaking that ass, shaking that ass. Mm-mm-mm.
Ooh,
You alright?
I've been sitting too long. I'm gonna get up.
Alright, y'all, we'll talk a little Mary J. This is changes I've been going through. Mary J. Blige.
I'm about to steal the cord out of this iPhone.
Don't.
It's gonna make the thing
No, I was gonna say don't. Hold on.
act funny.
No, I have another one. Hold on a second.
I'm holding.
Lord, I cannot wait to get
Ready?
Mm-hmm. I think so. And there's no way to plug this one up.
You ready? You want this too?
Yep. Thanks.
He got a little
And-
lunchbox. You should see him. EP got
I
him
see
set
it.
today.
No, she don't know. I took her to lunch right. That's the
Oh,
original.
Lord. She know now.
What's up?
She know now.
She know now.
It's bad, EP. He's sorry.
I had to bring my bananas.
Okay, Nanas. Did you stretch your legs today? No.
Nah. But you know what? And when 3 days of taking this medicine, I'm starting to feel pretty good.
That's good.
But I got oh shit! I got to set an appointment with a cardiologist.
What's wrong with your heart, G?
It's enlarged. As soon as I say that, it got dark over there, so that's scary.
That was the God in me.
Yeah. Nah, they said I have a slight enlarged heart,
Okay.
so I have to go set up
Make
appointment with a
you do
cardiologist.
Stress test and shit.
Yeah.
My daddy did his got his DNA done, got his ancestry trace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to do mine. I'm gonna do mine. It's $100 to do the regular one. It's like $200 to do the one with the medical history, I think.
I wanted to do that, but I feel like it's gonna stir up some shit. Like once we get asking my daddy.
I think everybody should do it.
No, for real, because like we was really asking my daddy because we have some shit in our family that we be trying to clear
Especially in
up.
that area, everybody know each other over there.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. But my daddy, he would not let us do it, so I just said, "Fuck it, y'all just leave them old folks keep secrets alone. We do it when they pass. Just go ahead, wait, just wait."
Shannon did that ancestry. They were in that 23 thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 23andMe. Yeah.
I'm 23. People are finding out they did. It's not they did. It's
Yeah.
I think that's the right one.
You can just leave that over there from now on.
Okay.
But my question to you is, why didn't you just plug it into that thing right there? That cylinder.
Because you can't. It doesn't have a USB at the end.
Huh?
G.
The charger he gave
The
you
part
don't
that you
have
plug in is not a UPS.
You have a fast.
I mean a
charger.
USB.
You have your
It's the
original fast
USB-C.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
The Eagles traded Devontae Smith to the Cowboys in exchange for a second round pick and a conditional third round pick. And it's 2026 NFL. That's why I don't even watch football no more.
Made his body shake. Bad boy. The 95 ridiculous.
My rap lines is like landmines. One step kaboom, black suits fill the room. Someone make concern, Junior Mafia is the clip.
Act up, I have my honey total bunch of shit.
In the middle of the day now, baby. To think of only you. Let you be thinking of me. Yeah. So, for the day that we can be together, I can't let you walk away. Oh, I'm meant to be your baby, and there's nothing left to say. What you do to me, our love was meant to be. You were made for me, oh baby.
So when's this good, right?
Yeah,
He the only guess?
yeah.
Alright.
God damn. Friday the 29th, they had 339 arrests. This is the type of shit I do at home. I sit up and see who went to jail and, you know, just look. You search by name.
Can't you see it? What you doing to me? Oh, why don't you see what you do to me? Oh, yeah.
right, y'all. We'll hit y'all a little Mace featuring Total. What you want?
They even gonna get Mace to come out and tell his story.
He telling it on his podcast. Let's see.
I want a burnt hot dog.
Oh, those are the best type of hot dogs.
I know.
If I got the time, I'm not gonna boil my hot dog. I'm gonna put that bitch on a
You
griddle.
oh, you put it in the grill.
Put it on the
that's-
griddle. On a grill, yeah.
Oh, you got a griddle? Fancy shit. I got a frying pan and just throw it in the frying pan.
Same thing.
So it's nice. You try to make me feel good about myself. It's my fried motherfucking hot dog.
I usually put. Never mind.
Oh, what we didn't talk about is how Russia is starting to let people come into the oldest church, and they are now saying that all the prophets are black.
Oh, I saw that. They found pictures of Jesus,
You
and he
seen
was
it,
black.
boss lady?
I saw that.
Russia is starting to let they finally opened up the oldest church that's still up, like, you know, and they're now opening it to the public, and people are starting to find out that all of the prophets are black. Like, well, we knew that, but I'm just saying they're now, because how can you argue with Russia? And they got all the pictures. They got all the fucking pictures, girl.
Send me that, please. You looking at it now?
I was trying to find the this somebody else shared it. I'm gonna send you this, but it was a news thing on it.
Yeah, I saw it on the news.
It was a news thing on it.
Or was it TMZ?
It won't TMZ. I actually saw it on the news. You know I don't watch the news.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I was thinking. Maybe I didn't see it on the news. I adore you.
But that's just
Doing
dope.
these things for you.
They say year 24 supposed to be the year of the truth.
You can suck into the money. I have to see.
Everybody wants to be
Not just me. Even if it's not with me. Alright, y'all. So when we close up after the song, put y'all to work for like 5 minutes.
You can't tell me Kelly wasn't supposed to be the leader of that fucking group.
Kelly was a better looking one and the better
She was
singer.
supposed to be the leader.
Yeah, but she want the daughter of the person who was running it. Alright, y'all, we are back. That was Mace featuring Total. What You Want. Again, this was a interesting show back. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here. Lunchtime Big Time Radio Network. We will be back Wednesday. Special guest. But before we get out of here, let me make sure Miss Moments in Love herself gives her goodbyes. What's going on over there, Miss Boss Lady?
Oh, well, you was going to announce the special guest.
No, I was going to let you do it.
Oh, you could have done that. Thank you, G. I appreciate you. Well, I will be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. for Moments in Love. I love doing that show. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, G, because I really enjoy doing that.
I'm going to put my request in now to make sure it gets played.
Yours is going to be there, but give me 2. I'm going to do 2 for you. So I'm going to do something new starting Tuesday. I'm going to do 2 for Tuesdays. And it's probably going to be named something different because, you know, I'm all about branding and finding cute, good names for things. So, but since it's Tuesday, I'm going to do 2 songs by the artists instead of one. So you get double doses of all the artists.
That's what you call it.
On Tuesday.
Double D.
I like it. I like it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that Tuesday. So actually, when I leave here now, I'm gonna go home and work on some other things, but I'm gonna start putting together the list for tomorrow. So if you have a double dose of your favorite artist and you
It's starting to stick now, ain't it?
and you tune into well, I've been saying that when I've been playing the song. So I like double D because that's what I say. So I'm gonna give you all a little double dose. But yeah, so tune into Moments in Love and hit me with your double dose requests. You can follow me at MSANGELSHANTAE on IG. You can also follow me at the Dessert Diva RBA. I am looking forward to Wednesday because Wednesday we have special guest Richmond legend B Sounds in the building, and so I am so looking forward to this. Who's interview? He said he got some stuff that he want to get into, so I'm excited. And then Wednesday evening we'll be at Soul Taco over at 1215 East Main Street for the Vibe with DJ J Dion, and our own bus driver is hosting that. And then last but certainly not least, I am over at Daily Menu Restaurant this coming Saturday, which is 1706 East Main Street. I do a lot down in Chapel Bottom, but 1706 East Main Street with the amazingly talented and super duper funny Lazarus Hamlin, and we are bringing you comedy in Cohiba, and I am so excited about this comedy brunch. So get your tickets on Eventbrite. You can just search comedy in Cohiba, and it should come up, or you can just hit me up on my page, and I will have the flyer there. You can inbox me for information if you need it. So it's a good week. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope Dessert Shop will be back open as well, and I don't think it's going to be open in the original location. I think I'm actually going to be in Daily Menu with that too, because it just makes more sense right now, and it's a better fit. So that's all my goings on. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Normally this is when I would go to the driver, but he's not here today. Hopefully we'll be here Wednesday, but make sure y'all know to check him out on tomorrow for the bus stop. I don't know who his guest is. I don't remember if he has one, but I'm sure whoever he has or doesn't, he will have a great show for you all. Tuesday starting at 6 o'clock, 6 to 9. And then after that, we will have Moments in Love from 10 until. I'm going to just start saying 10 until. Because your thing says 10 to 12, and it's never 12. So we just say 10 until. All right. Because you never know. I think I gave it a time because I have the feeling if I didn't give her a cutoff, she'd be here till the next morning sometimes.
Yeah. When she go on at 6 a.m.
Yeah, I think she would. You okay?
Yeah, this bitch right.
Yeah, this page is just
ooh, it's spicy. Let me get back.
Can you step away from the page for a
what
second?
you want me to say? I ain't got shit going on this week. I ain't got nothing going on. G got me here today, Wednesday and Friday. Y'all know them churn out of school. Y'all know them churn is out of school, and I could be somewhere watching House.
Let's do like a thing and like send Raw on a date.
No, let's not do that. Please, let's not.
What do you think about that? Let's do like a thing and find a date for Raw. Like a competition, we have people call in and
Don't you look over.
That's
She didn't want them looks. I mean,
That's
that's
dangerous.
like.
Trying to get somebody to lose their life.
I think
But
it'd
they
be
gonna
nice.
call in? They gonna call in? What they gonna do?
They call in and we pick who she goes out with. I think that would be kind of interesting, don't you
You trying
think?
to get us to lose our lives. That shit don't work.
Alright, we can work on it and bring y'all back. Y'all make sure y'all check out Real Voices with my boy Gary Hughes immediately following us today. He got a great interview on today. I can't remember who it was, but I'm sure it was great. And he's going to talk about. He's going to also. I think he's finishing up the brackets for his
Oh yeah.
thing. Yeah, I think he's finishing up the brackets today, so we'll see how that goes. So special shout out to him. Special shout out to he's from 2 to 4. From 4 to 6 we have afternoon DJ Rockwell's afternoon drive. Also, from 6 to 8, we have Born Hustler Radio. Then we have 8 to 10, we have Triple C, comedy, content, and current events. That might be out of order.
Nope, you got it right.
Did I get it right?
Look at you.
Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. And then immediately after that, we have the replay from yesterday's Moment is Love. So we have a full day on Mondays. So
Whoop,
whoop whoop, I guess.
Wow.
I mean, I don't whoop. I haven't whooped in 20
Well, I
years.
didn't whoop whoop for you. that was my thing.
You go watch it? You go listen to it?
Yeah.
You got time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show. The part, like I said, I fell asleep, but it was a good show. You did really well. You had
I
me
was
in
with
it.
you till 12.
Yeah, you had me in there sing. When you hit us with that Luther, I was, yeah, it was.
I
It
ain't
was
gonna lie,
good.
I cut it off after she played my song. Then I turned it back on. I was like, I ain't gonna be that person. I'm gonna listen.
But no, the
I
Luther
wonder if
song,
people do that too.
the Luther song, like that, the piano beginning of it. I wanted to learn piano just to play that part of the Luther song, and that's what music does to you. It reminds you. Go ahead.
Man, I was so distraught because the mics came back on and I was already like through my story, so they missed my
About
whole
your
story.
dad?
Yeah, they
yeah.
missed my story, so I'm gonna have to tell it again Tuesday. I have to do a double dose of Luther
Mhm.
and talk about it on Tuesday. But yeah, we used to go to Delaware every Thanksgiving.
Well, we heard that part, the Delaware part.
Okay, so when
Yeah.
because I was listening to it and I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to all the shows on the network tonight. Tune in tomorrow. Tune in the day after that, and just keep your radio locked. I always wanted to say that. Keep your radio locked
Alright.
to Big Time Radio Network, and we will see y'all Wednesday. All right. Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend, tell a friend.
Bye. Great show. I know that fast too.
All right.
The fact that you want me to do work and I got
That's not gonna be that much work.
Neck is crazy.
I'm not asking you to lift shit with your
What
neck.
you was doing.
That's what I asked
Look, the
them.
fucked up thing about it is, won't doing nothing. Literally woke up Friday morning. What a fucking crooked one. I was so mad. I was
Maybe
like,
you didn't think you was doing nothing.
I was
Everybody got a
supposed to
key.
go to the club and go see somebody, and I can be like, literally Friday was the worst. I couldn't turn it or nothing. I've been
I'm just saying.
you know
Everybody
what
got a
happened?
key.
My daughter turned the motherfucking air on, and I didn't know. So my little neck, I feel like, was just frozen, and now it's just stiff.
I don't know if that's possible.
Oh shit!
That's
That
how I
house
felt.
on 9 Mile where
It was on fire.
They set that bitch on fire.
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that thing keep flipping.
She upside down again.
I'm hanging from the ceiling. When you're dancing on the ceiling.
All right, G, what we supposed to do?
Oh,
All I need you to do
what a
is slide
feeling.
that great thing out the way.
You say this now, dude.